Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue for livestream number 10 as we continue to clear the game for the Platinum Trophy. That is our aim. That is what we're aiming towards. Yes, it's taken some time, but that was to be expected. Hope everyone is well. I hope your week has gone as well as you expected it to. And I hope if you're in the UK, you're enjoying the hot weather. I'm not, but it's it's warm. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the heat, to be honest. So this morning we're going to continue on with the River Valley. I know it's taking time, but we knew this was actually going to happen. It was obvious that this would be the case. We've got to clear everything. That's the only way of achieving this platinum. There's little things to do on top, but the majority of stuff, the trophy-wise, we'll get clearing everything we come across. Try and do it in a decent order. We should be able to get some fort battles and things done today as well. And my aim, my plan, is hopefully we should at least start the Atlantic today. I kind of want to be able to gauge roughly how long we've got left to do so we can kind of plan next week's streams. That's the thing. If Assassin's Creed isn't your thing, we are live again this evening for more Genshin Impact as we continue the story in Inazuma. That is the plan for this evening. Inazuma story. But yeah, it's just I'm trying to work out how long it's going to take, and I've got no real idea. So it is a case of just keep going, and hopefully we figure that out in time. I would like to say not many streams, but that's just not knowing. Thanks for the like, with those much appreciated. Ben, good morning. How are you? Yeah, we should have. To be fair, we should have a good stream. The problem we've got is we're just clearing Assassin's Creed Rogue as we aim to achieve the Platinum Trophy, which just takes time. And I don't mind clearing stuff for Platinum. I don't mind that at all. But it sometimes it does get a bit tedious. This is why I think my biggest criticism of Assassin's Creed Rogue is it doesn't encourage you to explore during the main playthrough. That's the problem. You good doing laundry? Well, someone's got to do it at some point, don't they? Good morning, Lisa. How are you this morning? So I'm trying to type and talk. Give me 2 seconds. We're live this morning. I think last night's stream we basically talked as we tried to clear stuff, as we cleared quite a bit. Just talking about what's coming next, whatever things are coming up on the channel and stuff like that. We are doing good, thank you, Ben. Doing good indeed. Other than the heat, I think I'm pretty good. Well, as good as can be expected, I suppose. So the story's done. We now got to clear every location in the game. We're on the second map currently. We've got one more map to do, which is the Atlantic. Then there's a few other odd trophies we just need to achieve, and then we're done. I did give people a choice in stream, Lisa, as well, about do I do this in my own time or do it on stream? Everyone said they want to see it on stream, so that's what we've done. It can get a bit tedious. It is quite cool just streaming it though, because it means we can just chat away about other things whilst we're doing it. And there are some little Easter eggs to find as well, which is quite interesting. So I'm still trying to type at the same time. Nearly done. And one day I'm hoping I can type and talk. It's one of those skills that I would assume in time will happen. I just can't do it at the minute for some reason. Okay, we are done with everything. Perfect. And as I say, if you're not into Assassin's Creed, we are live this evening with Genshin Impact as we continue the quest line in Inazuma. Right, let's have a look. We are I was getting excited then. I thought it was 81% done. No, 71% through. And we'll have a look at what we have left to do today. Like I say, it can be a bit tedious. We are just clearing everything there is in the game. It has to be done if we're aiming for the Platinum Trophy. There's no reason we can't get the Platinum. There's 3 trophies that worry me, and they require us to use cheats. Now, I'm not someone who's ever really used cheats, but at the same time, is that empty? Yeah, this is where we finished off yesterday, wasn't it? They're cheats within the game that are designed to be used. It just makes the game harder, I believe. So we finished up here yesterday. We'd finished clearing this area. I do get annoyed by some of this, so I don't always tell you everything. It's really weird. We have the ones that are white, we have cleared, but I'm assuming there was a treasure map involved. This one had a hunting quest, which we tried 4 times, and I just couldn't kill 5 foxes in the time frame. We will have to go back. Now, we don't want to go this way because we have cleared these. I know we need to come and do these things, but we can actually start there to do so. So I'm thinking we start off with the forts. Let's start off as we mean to go on. It is a gang headquarters. It has quite a lot of materials inside. So hopefully we can then use them for ourselves to do some upgrades. Money isn't the issue anymore. Money hasn't been an issue since the start of the game, to be fair. We also need some bigger ships because we can't do any more naval missions, and we need a few more for the naval trophy. But we're going to head and try and take on this fort as a start, which is always a good start when you start with a good fight. We failed on one fort before. We do need some more upgrades, really. This one hopefully won't be too bad. Yeah, should be able to get the platinum. There's nothing too difficult. It is collect everything, go everywhere, clear everything. I think I've said that twice now. And the only other thing we need to do is the free trophies via cheats within the game. So once you unlock enough Abstergo challenges, you unlock these cheats and then basically make the game harder. And there's free trophies to do. We've cleared there. So I just wonder if we had cleared there, but we have. Okay, what ship have they got waiting for us here? The Butcher. It's an assassin. Don't tell me that. I don't know if that's a legendary ship we've messed up. It shouldn't be, but it is called the Butcher. That ship, if we can capture, add it to our fleet, that would be an incredible ship to have as part of our fleet. Do need to slow down, I think, there. So we've got to focus on these ships, I think, before we focus on the other bit, on the actual fort, because these ships are going to be on us first. So there's 2 of these assassin ships here. As I say, the more we can capture, the better. My only concern is, obviously, are we going to need to fix the ship? These 2 ships would be ideal for our fleet, but there is a concern we're going to need to fix before we get a chance to use them. I know I've stopped. We need to decide what we're doing in terms of taking them both out. Right, we can now board that first ship. And obviously, we do need to heal, but I'd also like to add it to our fleet if possible. Yeah, I knew they were coming in. Doing okay. One of these will need to be used for healing, I think, and one possibly we can use for fleet, as the fleet is quite important because we're kind of stuck for the minute, not being able to do any fleet missions. We're gonna get hit. I'm bracing. Oh, I knew it's gonna happen. So nearly down. If we can take this out, one can be used for healing, one can be kept. Come on, turn. Don't Doesn't need many more hits, that's the downside. We're so close to being down though. Oh, desynced. I was trying so hard to get both down, so one could be used for fixing the ship and one could be used for adding to the fleet. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out like that. So we're going to try again. That's a little bit annoying. I thought we had that in the bag. So all we can do is try again. In fact, actually, before we try again, can we? Yes, we know we've got upgrades we can do to the ship. I haven't done them yet. It did say we had 7. So let's have a look. What can we add to the ship that can make this better? We need armor, ideally. I think armor would be the big thing. Okay, let's have a look. Hull armor, no. Broadside cannons, yes. We've got lots of. We did have lots of things we could do. Not quite now. Rowboat is fully done. I might as well do burning oil while we're here. I probably should have looked further before I just picked the first thing, to be honest. Yeah, we've still got a few things to do. Armour, we've got 2 upgrades left for it. As I say, money isn't the problem, to be honest. The issue is more the resources. But we're going to try again. We've got better cannons this time. Hopefully this will make this a little better. We nearly got both ships down. Once both ships are down, like I said, I want to send one to fleet and one to fix us, because it's going to be a tough battle. Then it's the fort itself to take on. Another Abstergo challenge done. I don't know how many we need for the specific cheats for the trophies, so we will have to look at that at some point. New cheat unlocked. Right. I probably went in a bit hot before. I was quite quick going in. I've fired my mortar early. I will need the mortar to reload. There we go. Many mortar shots as we can go on before it gets within range is the better way, I think. Come on, mortar. Perfect. These ships will try and ram us. So that's something we're going to try and avoid if we can. Turn straight for us there. Oh, they're actually boarding us. We'll take this. If they board us, that's not too bad. Come on then. Where's my weapons? Where are they? Oh, I can't see an enemy. Right, we need to kill enemy crew times 10. And then there's also a captain and an officer to do. This is all going to turn into a big fight now, isn't it? Okay. The crew's going down fairly well. I don't know where the captain and stuff is though. I think that's the captain there actually, they'll just have a look at. Okay, I think that's the crew basically done now. Right, where are the officers? There's 2 people to kill. That was a big hit. Right, one is over here. That's him down, and one is on the riggings. Why are you on the riggings up there? Come here, I'm going to grab the puffle gun. He's on the riggings for some reason, so let's shoot him on the riggings. I don't know why he's up there, I think he's glitched. He is now dead. I'm hoping this means we get the ship. Because they boarded us. And to be fair, them boarding us helps us. What should we do with the ship? Send to Cormac's fleet. That's what we want to do with it. That is one of the assassin ships down, and now we're now possessing our fleet. So them boarding us helped us massively. Health-wise for our ship, we're okay. It could be better. Right, there's still one ship left, and there's also the fort to think about. Although I don't think it's a fort, I think it's a headquarters, which means I just need to get in there. I don't think it's a fort.
Fire!
Okay, I'm going to take on this the other assassin ship.
Fire!
We need to try and avoid its ram if we can. The problem is, it rams very quickly. Yeah, that didn't work. There we are. They are now attacking us. So again, if we can beat them, I don't think we need to repair, because I don't think it's a fort we're going for. So let's go and fight these guys. This is one guy we need to kill here. That's one enemy officer down already. Okay, we need to go up. Okay, this guy we need to defend against, because we need to count him, I think, to kill him. Alright, let's reload. I'm going to try and shoot him, I think. I wouldn't say we're doing that well at killing some of these guys. Ideally, I need this guy to attack me, but at the minute he's not. Come on. Why are you not attacking me? Alright, we'll just have to reload and shoot, I think. He won't attack me for some reason. There he is, he's down. Okay, so that's the enemy captain down. We need 3 more men killed now. 1 more needed. There we go. So that's both ships now on our side, so we don't even need to fix the Morrigan, because I don't think this is a fort, it's a headquarters. So I believe we can land, which gives us 2 good ships for the fleet, which means we can continue on with the naval missions, which are quite important. I've had to stop them recently because we've not been able to continue. We need a bigger ship. So these 2 ships are ideal for that. So what we'll do, we'll go and land first. As you can see, there's a landing point. So this isn't a fort. There's a headquarters to deal with inside, but the actual start of it is just a normal bit. So we can repair the ship here, I believe. Which is ideal. There we go. We can dock. So what we'll do, we'll dock. We've obviously got to clear the Lac Eternal as well. But whilst here, let's send the fleet out. Now we've got these 2 new ships. I wasn't expecting to get them like that, but that's worked perfectly in our favour. So we had to stop the fleet missions. You need to do about half of these for the trophy. You don't have to do them all, but you need to do at least half. That's a schooner, and we'll add it currently. That's a schooner. Switchblade is a brig, which is what I wanted. And the hook is a brig. They're the 2 I needed. So the next mission is Rio de Janeiro. This is where we've been stuck for quite a while now. So we can now need to secure the route first. This is where I lost 5 or 6 ships last time, because I wasn't looking at what we were doing. So the Sussex, is that a schooner? It's a brig. And then we've got the Switchblade is a brig. Oh, it's only 98%, and the hook. Okay. I don't want to lose the 2 new ships, but I don't think we've got much choice. It'll go drop percentage to Diligent. Okay, we've got the launch battle. This one we'll have to watch. We have been skipping these, but I think we're going to watch it because I need to use some of these barrels. Because I think this is where we lost ships previously. There we go, 1's down. Okay, what are they doing now? Sussex is firing first. That's a schooner nearly down. Switchblade is ramming the frigate, and that's nearly down. I think we should be safe. We've been so used to 100% in these, to then actually go to one that isn't 100%, kind of a bit worrying. Sussex is ramming the frigate, and that is that one done. We may have to do it again to get it fully safe, but that was a bit of a worry. So it's still risky. So we do need to do it again, but it should be a bit easier now. So that's one thing I've noticed. The more of these you do, the harder they become, which I wasn't aware of originally. Right, so the Sussex, the Switchblade, and we'll repair the Hook. The two assassin ships, Switchblade and Hook, are both the assassin ships we just got. There's only one schooner this time, so we'll skip this, as we now don't need to watch it. Here we go, Battle 1. Okay, that should be safe, and now we can send the ship out. We've been waiting to do this because we didn't have a ship with the actual space, the cargo space, so we can send the Switchblade now. It will take an hour, not worried about that, but we needed to get to, I think, around 17 for the trophy. We don't have to do any more than that. I don't have any more collectibles after that, but that is done. That's all we needed to do. Okay, while we're here, we'll collect the bank while we're here, but I don't think it's massively needed. And we will have a quick look if there's any upgrades to the Morrigan. I know we need to fix the ship, but I can't do that here. We will quickly sell cargo and sell our tobacco, mainly because it takes up storage space, and that's not what we want. We need to use some of this stone up for renovations as well. We're just not finding many renovations. Morrigan upgrades, let's have a look. I don't think there's anything we can do. No, nothing we can do at the minute. It depends on different cargo. We can fast travel back to New York and see what the renovations need, and if we have it, we can do it. That might be something to do once we unlock this. So we'll have a look at, once we've done this area, we'll actually have a look at that. We'll see if we can head back to New York and quickly get them renovations done, because that's then New York finished. Right, gang headquarters. Sabotage the gang's poison reserves 3 times. Locate and kill the gang lead and cut down the gang flag. Now, this does need to be done slow and steady, because if the leader sees you, he will run. So discreetly is probably better at this point. So we'll try and be a little bit slower than we have been in some things recently, because some things have just been running in. I think this doesn't quite work the same way as a gang headquarters. Right, we'll locate our target. I'm hoping it's the leader. Leader down first, the rest doesn't matter then if we're loud. The leader, that's the concern. No, that's the flag. There are stalkers here as well to be aware of. So that's the flag to deal with. I'm not worried about him. Poison reserves here to destroy. Can do them from here. No, I can't. I'll go a bit further down. Right. Obviously, that's got us seen, and that's what I was trying to avoid, to be fair. But I think we're okay. If we're in open conflict too long, rewards will be lost, is what it's telling me. I think we've escaped, we're okay, but the poison reserves are done. I'm ignoring the flag, because we'll come back for the flag. There is another destroy there. The leader's the one you want to do first. If we can get the leader done, it makes life a bit easier. I didn't want to fall down there, I'm okay. Just. I've been seen everywhere now. Okay, that's the destroy there. Another guy dead. Okay, we better loot these bodies, see if we can get some bullets. The leader was the one I was actually aiming for. So there's a destroy there. Okay, destroy there. It's inside that warehouse. Where is the leader? He must be. He's in there. Then he's down there. Right, I know where he is. Right, we're gonna head back up. I didn't realise that's where he was actually. I thought he was in the bit where we were there. So leader's the one we've got to deal with first, I think. Okay. And watch out for stalkers. I've been shot. Oh, the leader's up there. Where's the leader? He's there. Okay, we've got to try and chase this leader down. Run, run, run. Gas mask.
can't see him anymore.
If I put the gas, I think I missed the gas mask indicator there.
I'll catch up with you one
Gotta
way or
catch up with
another.
this guy.
Mark my word.
Ah, I got killed. That was a stalker that come out of nowhere. That's annoying. I was trying to get the headquarters, the guy in charge, and I didn't spot the stalker running towards us. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? At least I now know not to make the same mistake. So I didn't spot where the leader was. This time we know where he is, or rough area. So what I'm thinking, we'll blow up what we did a minute ago. We'll blow up the storage now, and then once that's done, we'll move across and try and take out the leader. To do the storage this time, I'm actually thinking shrapnel grenade. We don't use grenades enough. It's got a better distance. There we go. Shrapnel done. Obviously we're suspected, but that's about it. We're okay. So here, leader is up the top there, which I didn't know. Now we do. So along this wall, need to spot this leader. Try and get the jump on him if we can. Well, watch out for that guy up there. Can't see the leader yet. If we can find the leader, we can get the jump on him, and then we avoid what happened a minute ago. And obviously stalkers. I've not missed stalkers. Stalkers are annoying. Okay. Let's go berserk darts. There's a couple of people here. I wonder if we berserk dart this guy. Let's him fire on people when he wants to. I'm going to stay behind a chimney breast. We can draw out the leader as well. That would help us. Currently not. Who have we seen by? I think the berserk guy actually saw us there for a minute. Berserk that guy as well. I haven't seen the leader yet. It's more my positioning, I think, is bad for trying to find this leader. Okay, where is he? He's there. So we have found the location of him. So if I can get above him and assassinate, even better. Is he running from me? He is, isn't he? I pressed... Okay. The problem with leaders is you do need to deal with them quickly. I didn't press gas mask quick enough there. And then we've got stalkers after us as well here. This isn't really going well, is it? Okay, gas mask is on. I need... I've desynced. I couldn't see anyone around me. Good morning, Keller. How are you? This headquarters is becoming very difficult. We've not had an issue with any headquarters till now. I think I've got a plan. So we know the rough whereabouts of the leader. He's the one we've got to aim for first, because once he's down, everything else is a lot easier. He tends to run away if we're not careful. That's the problem. But I'm thinking, do what we started to do. And take out the gas over here with the shrapnel grenade. That works fine. Then we're going to head up and get across where the leader is. We roughly know his location. I think we were too far out last time. Oh, I didn't want to do that. We've gone down. Okay, we're okay. So my thinking is this time, I want to be on this house. And the leader is around here somewhere. We now just need to find him. Ignore the flag for the time being. I've just been seen.
over, you rabid dog!
He's down.
Slip maggot!
Right, there's the leader. That's the guy I'm after. Ideally, I want to assassinate. Jump down. Come on, he's literally here. Right, we need to deal with this guy. Trophy do not want achieved, which I think is using your gas mask, countering gas mask enough times. So that's the trophy achieved at least. First one today. I think the leader has escaped, annoyingly. And we are low health. I need to swap to gun, but I've not had a chance to change. There we go. Right, where is the leader? He decided to run away from us. We know there's stalkers around us, we can hear them as well. There he is. He'll run away now, won't he?
Run to your death, Burke.
Come on. They are annoying to chase, to be fair.
I could do this all day. Run to your death, Burke.
I need to reload. And I need to somehow catch him up.
Anything, shoot him.
Ideally, not having soldiers chasing me would be ideal. I don't know where he's gone now. Use a healing shield, there we go. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, who shot me? We go double. Lots of clearing. The story's done. I've been desynced again. We're struggling with this one. I just can't get the leader dead, and that's the problem. Yeah, the story's finished. Story is quite short, but there's lots to clear for the platinum, and that's the thing that's taking the time, especially when you die on the same thing several times. Yeah, there's so much to do. That's kind of the problem, really. Right, I've got a plan, a different plan this time. Shrapnel grenades like before against this over here. I'm thinking we berserk dart. Or berserk. I haven't got any more shrapnel grenades. Let's craft some. If we can berserk dart or berserk grenade all them people around the area where the captain is, in theory they will attack him and kill him for us. That's my thinking. Because that would do us a favour. So berserk darts, we need 5. Annoyingly, you can still only craft 1 at a time. That's been an issue with a few games, Assassin's Creed games, to be fair. Crafting is 1 at a time. But yeah, so we're just really going for the platinum now. Everything else is done bar platinum. We do need to go back and redo a couple of missions for 100%. But then there's like 3. So I'm not worried about those at the minute. Story's pretty short. Still playing Forbidden West. 35 hours in and still haven't got any other subordinate functions back to go. Oh, wow. I think we did around 90 hours, to be fair. It depends. If you spend a lot of time exploring, it is going to take longer, isn't it? That's the thing. Okay, berserk darts at the ready. So we're going to roughly go back to where we were. I'm trying to play this a bit more cleverly than running in. So my thinking is we head up. We need to look out for every person here, including... Who shot me now? How did he see me already? That's ridiculous. Okay. Gang leader has seen us, so now he's doing his thing. That's fine. Okay, let's deal with this guy. And now I'm thinking, actually, where's the berserk grenades? If there's a load of people after us, if we can berserk grenade them, they may chase down the leader. I can't see where they all are, though. Yeah, you fight him while I run away is what he's saying. I'm just going to try and berserk grenade everyone near him. Try and help use them to help us. That hasn't quite worked in our favour. He's now disappeared over here, I believe. Can I not destroy that? I thought I had. Oh, this is a stalker. Stalker's down. Right, let's berserk grenade these two. They will then fight everyone else, is my thinking. If the leader is among this group, there's a chance he'll die. Gang leader detected us, and he is there.
Oi, assist me in.
It's the problem with gang leaders, they're so difficult to kill. Ah. So you can't... I haven't got time to reload here either, that's the problem. If he shoots me, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm down. I've somehow avoided it. There we go. Oh, gang leader was going to be down then.
I've a good line on him. Ready to open fire.
Okay. Come on, we need the gang leader to actually attack us. Because I can't hurt him unless he attacks. Although I can actually, because he's got no weapons left. Don't fall down. I didn't realise he'd let go of his weapons. Actually, that helped us. Is that the gang leader down now? No, still not. Gang leader now down. We can survive this. We should have this done. It should be in the bag. Okay. Oh, that got a lot trickier than I wanted to be. But I think we're on for a decent thing now. It's such a big game. You need to upgrade your pouches more though. Animals, if you select them as jobs, they will tell you where to go. That's the easiest way of finding pouches and stuff, is to add them as jobs. So go to your pouch and go to your pouch, and what it tells you need, just press the button that says add job, and then it will show up on the map where they are likely to be located. That's the easiest way I find. Right, we do need bullets. We're always short on bullets recently. Well, we still haven't finished here. We still have a few things to do. What we'll do the flag next, because we're already here. So flag next, and then 2 poison reserves to do, and then job done. Now we can go loud and proud, because no one's really going to bother us too much. You keep forgetting about the jobs. I did as well, to be fair. Unless I was looking at the map and thought, what's that indicator there? But yeah, I was the same. But it does make life easy when going for animals, to be fair. I think animals are still not brilliant in the game. But yeah, that does make life easy. Right. We all get seen, we all get into a fight. That's not a big deal at this point. I can't blow it up from here, can I? Okay, I can. I just need to do it from a distance. There we go. Number 2 done. 1 left.
He's there. Get him.
As I say, fights don't matter now because the leader's down. The leader's the only one you want to watch out for.
I can hit him. I'll catch you. I promise you that.
Can I?
Fleeing is futile.
And that is the gang headquarters done. There we go. Finally. So it was a few attempts. We just kept getting killed with the gang leader. I didn't play smart. I was playing quick rather than smart in that gang headquarters. Oh, I didn't realise that's actually going to show up something we hadn't cleared. Oh, wow, okay. So there is a shard to clear all the way up here. Well, we're going to need to head here at some point anyway. I'm assuming it's going to be a treasure map. But now we can clear this area of everything. And then we can then move on to what's next. You get an Elden Ring today around 2-3 PM. Yeah, we were talking about that on stream actually, last night. About, I am planning to do it, it's just when. I was saying how I know Cass wants to see if it'd make me rage on stream. Because I'm adamant I will never rage. But he wants to see, I think, for that. Which would be quite funny. Kathy's been playing it as well, actually. And she's really enjoying it. It is something that is added to the list. It's just going to take time to get to the point of being able to do it, to be fair. As with a lot of these things, we've got so much we want to do. It's just time, isn't it, more than anything else? Okay, so somewhere we've got to try and get through and down. I think it's to the left here. We go up here. There's a sword to pick up, Viking sword, and it is down here. A little bit too far to drop, but we're there.
That'll do.
You've never raged on a game before, but you have to see. I know, I'm the same. I've never had that rage-inducing moment that a lot of people talk about. But the amount of people... See, I've known loads of people that used to play Call of Duty and used to destroy TVs with their controllers and stuff. And I've always looked at them and gone, that's silly. But I also know people that have been quite mellow, and they've played Elden Ring, and they've rage quit and everything else. So, and if they're mellow and doing that, there is always that possibility. I don't think I would, but you just don't know, do you? You got to keep in mind the game is made to be hard. Yeah, I think if you don't mind dying, what's the issue? That's the thing. And as long as you understand you're meant to die a lot, you're meant to learn from dying, aren't you? I think that's the big thing. So as long as you understand that and doesn't bother you as much, I think that's the best way. Yeah, it's designed to be hard. I think that's the thing. People go into it and don't consider that. Everyone knows it's hard, but at the same time, you've got to just allow what happens to happen. If you got a boss and you nearly got it killed, you know, it happens. But then it's like this. We take this headquarters we've just tried to deal with. Yes, we've done it now, but you know, it took us a good couple of attempts. We did do it in the end. Just about perseverance, I think, in some ways as well. But yeah, I've never been one to rage on anything. My stepson, before he went to uni, he would play FIFA a lot. And if he was losing or the computer did something stupid, he would blame it on the computer, so the computer was cheating. And things like he was horrendous with things like that. One of his old PlayStation 4 controllers, he gave it to me one day. I said I need a new one. I looked at it, and what he'd done is through the stress of playing FIFA and his pure aggression and annoyance, he'd squeezed it so hard he cracked both of the sides you hold on to. And I don't understand that mentality, but that was just how he was, or how he is. In fact, he still hasn't changed. And again, it gives you infinite amount of freedom and open world bigger than The Witcher 3 map too. Yeah, you've just got to. I think, like you say, you've got to just let it be what it is. If you die, you die. Obviously, it's easy to say when you're not playing it. It'd be interesting to see how I react to it, I must admit. Because I think I'm pretty chilled. But I suppose something like that is when you really find out, are you as chilled as you think you are? So definitely will be a learning curve. But an interesting one, I think, as well. Right, we've got one more shard to clear here, and I believe that's everything. This shard is here. There we go. There is the Lack Eternal finished. So now we can quickly head back and do some upgrades to the ship, actually. There's a few upgrades I'm hoping we can do. What I might do whilst I might quickly fast travel back to New York, get renovations done. I think there's 4 or 5 to do. We didn't have the parts to do it last time. We may have them now. So may have a look at that. So, because we can fast travel back here, it's easier to do this while we're here. So let's head to New York. I'm hoping it will tell us what we have when we look. So, New York is here. And the renovations we need to do, all over the place. So we need 10 wood, yes. 40 stone, yes. 30 fabric. So that one can be done. That's what I'm thinking, is we might as well get these renovations done. Because then we don't need to come back to New York, I don't believe. You look at exploration in games. Yeah, I think the exploration side sounds really good. And from what I'm hearing, if you read everything, the story then works. But it doesn't hold your hand either. That's the thing. So it doesn't hold your hand. You've got to be willing to find things yourself, which I don't think is a bad thing. I know a lot of people are using guides with it to help themselves. you know I won't use one, but I can understand a game like that and why people do, to be fair. Right, there is a stalker nearby, so we'll just be aware of those. But I'm not overly... If he attacks us, he attacks us. We've got to react quick enough. Here's the renovation we came here to do.
Some good work, kind sir.
I'm just thinking if we get hold of New York renovated, that's the job done. We don't have to worry about it then. You don't have markers to help you or anything, just exploring. Yeah, and I like that figuring out by yourself, though. I like the idea of it. My concern was always whether the story was good. But from what I'm hearing, it is. So, right, where's the next renovation? There's one there. 10, yes. 60, yes. Okay. I am fast traveling a bit because we're trying to just get everything done. So we are fast traveling to try and speed things up. Before we'd head back to New York, get the renovations done, because then we can forget about New York, and that's the important thing. Good morning, Lexi. How are you? Once we see the fleet mission come up as complete, we also need to access that. Now we've got the biggest ships, we can send them out. You love that you're doing... Is it 2, 3 a.m. where you are? Oh, wow. Entertain you while you're trying to sleep. While you find sleep. As long as it helps you fall asleep, that's the main thing. As long as it doesn't keep you awake, because that's a bad thing. We've got a lot of people, though, that time of the morning. The High Hole Man joined us... when did he join us? I think it was last night. It was last night, but for him, that's quite late as well. But we have had people before that, like 3, 4 in the morning. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Getting there. I'm kind of wanting to get this done now. I'm kind of at the point where, yes, I know what we need to do. But I want to start Unity, because I know we're so close. And because I enjoy a good story, and because the story of this is finished, I'm kind of missing story now. And I know trophy hunting that's the thing with trophy hunting. You've got to persevere. It can become a little bit tedious, and I get that. And we have been doing it a while, trophy hunting in general. But I do prefer trophy hunting when the game encourages you to complete the trophies as you do it. I do prefer that to this kind of thing where you've got to go and do everything afterwards, to be fair. You think in Elden Ring there's also quite a few cutscenes. I didn't know there was cutscenes, to be fair. You've got to read and talk to every NPC to understand it. Absolutely. We streamed Genshin Impact yesterday. Genshin Impact was yesterday morning. And Genshin Impact will be again this evening. That's done over there. There's still loads of renovations. I'm hoping I've got enough materials still. No, I'm going to be short materials there. What about this one? No, can't do that one either. Can't do that one. If we can't do any of these, we'll head back to the valley. Can't do that one. Can do that one. So let's quickly go and do that one. And then we'll come back when we've got a lot more resources, because I know what resources they... I think it's metal, I think that symbol's for. And we need about 300-400 before we head back to New York to finish off renovations, to be fair. But yeah, so Genshin Impact this evening and was yesterday morning. I could 70 there. Where's the one I just spotted that we could do? That one. There we go. So we do one more renovation. Put my words out. Put my teeth back in. Bear with me a second. I've got a quick phone call from my insurance. Give me 2 seconds. Hi everyone, really sorry about that. That's the insurance. There's a big meeting going on today of my insurance and the third party to discuss injuries and treatment and stuff like that. And he just wanted to quickly ask a few questions before we went into the meeting. We are likely to get another phone call after the meeting. I don't know how long it will take. It might be an hour or two, but we may have to just answer the phone again. So there's massive apologies for that. I wasn't expecting to ring before the meeting. He just wanted to clarify a few things. Hopefully they agree to the treatment plan. That would be the nice thing, but as he just said, they can say no even though they're liable, so good luck for that. Anyway, good morning, the No Gamer. How are you? Apologies if you've already gone. Yeah, that isn't a normal thing that happens. Okay, so we've got to quickly go and do this renovation, and then we're going to head back to the River Valley. There's a stalker nearby. I think I still need to do a certain amount of... Oh, I still need to do, I think, a trophy is one of the ones we need is to actually counter sky attacks, I think it is. But I don't know if we do without checking. But we'll get to that afterwards. I'm not too worried about little things like that. We can just walk around and hope they jump on us if need be. Oh, we've still got quite a bit to do. That to avoid some sky attacks should be quite simple. Right, so there's another renovation done in New York, so now we can leave New York. We can't do the rest of the renovations because we haven't got enough resources. So we can head back to River Valley. The plan is to try and get River Valley cleared. As I say, apologies for the phone call. I wasn't expecting that today. So if we fast travel back to here, we'll head up here, grab this chest. We obviously, I think we're still underpowered to take on that fort. That's fine. Then we'll head over here. There's Riviere or Fair. My pronunciation's horrendous, so massive apologies. We'll clear that and also the supply camp. And then I'm thinking we head south. What we got? Around 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours left. We've got plenty of time, hopefully, to get the majority of this done. We'll have a quick look, see if we can do any more organ upgrades. I doubt we can. I didn't notice if while I was on the pause screen, if we'd finished the fleet mission, because as soon as that's done we need to send another boat out, as that is a trophy in itself. I don't need to sell anything as money's not an issue. Okay, we can do ammunition. That's something I suppose. We do need ammunition before we set sail. We need crew. We're actually quite low on crew, strangely, but no upgrades, as it already tells us. No upgrades there. Right, head back to the Morrigan. We know where we're heading then. Let's head and grab this chest on its own over here. And then we're going to head across to over there. That's the plan. We are getting there with clearing. It's one of those things, you kind of want it to be quicker than it is sometimes.
Captain's at the helm. Get the mainsails into the wind.
But we'll get it done as quickly as we can. It's quite interesting to see how detailed the map is, considering the story doesn't really encourage you to explore at any point. So they did all this to make the world look really lived in and really good, but yet you didn't explore it, which seems weird. I think that's the big difference between this and Black Flag. I think Black Flag did its map so much better and it encouraged you to travel around, whereas this isn't. Well, I didn't during the story anyway. So I think that's obviously where there's some differences. I think the ship handling and stuff is still based on Black Flag, which does do really well. It works really well. But yeah, it just seems to be that some of it's just, I don't know, some of it feels a bit of a letdown in some ways. I think we're heading up to get this chest. Don't do that. But yeah, hope everyone's week's going well. Sorry for anyone I've missed. Apologies. We don't normally have to pause the stream for phone calls. But I couldn't not answer because it's the insurance. I don't have a choice. Especially knowing there's a big meeting on today. I needed to speak to them if they rang. Okay, so that is clear. We can now head back to the ship. Kind of fell down on purpose there. I wonder if the rowboat is quicker than going to swimming. Maybe it is. Let's return to ship. There you go. But yeah, sorry about that. I've probably lost a few people that wanted to watch and chat. There's nothing I do. I feel really bad whenever I've ignored people, even though there's nothing I can do about it. Okay.
All sail. Loose topsail,
Let's
Scouts,
head to the next place and get this one cleared. We'll see what it has for us there. There is also a trophy for certain amount of supply camps looted. I think it's 20. I've no idea how many we're on. But we are clearing everything, so we should be okay. They will respawn, so if we don't have the trophy when we've cleared the last map, then we know we were short, and then we'll have to go back. But other than that, we should be okay. The only thing I've not done is check sound. So whenever I pause my headphones, I worry that it's not unmuted them properly. I didn't mean to crash the Morrigan into the land there. We are docking. We should be docking. Are we docking? Why does that not seem like we're docking? We're not docking, are we? Okay. I thought we were. Right, let's get this turned round. Dock the ship. That should be docking now. There we go. Guys, I would have played right now. I've got so many games. And that's the issue of having so many games. And I think this is going to be the issue for me when the PlayStation Plus changes. Because, obviously... So I'm checking sound. Yeah, cool. We're okay. I always worry about sound when I pause my headphones. That is the problem with PlayStation Plus when it changes. Because there's going to be lots and lots of games now for free. And although I have set things we're currently working our way through, the option to play the other things is going to be so great. That's the problem. Right, we need to head to the viewpoint first. It's always a good start point. Viewpoint, and then we work from there. So, viewpoint's all up there. How do we get up? Can't see a white rock face to climb. Just yet, anyway. Let's have a look through here. There's a hunting challenge nearby. There's... Right, found something already. This is a blueprint. I'll take that. The Elite Explosive Shop is now available. Right, we can climb up here. There is a hunting challenge up here as well. I know we normally go viewpoint first, but we're here. We'll do it. While we're here, we might as well do it. So, we need to collect eastern elk pelts and deer pelts within the time limit. How many do we need? I don't know what that is, but that's one down. I would assume that's elk, given the size of it. Some hunting challenges have been okay. Some have been a pain. We've had ones where the animals don't appear, and that's been really frustrating. We've had others where we just couldn't quite get as many in the time limit because they were quite quick. So like the foxes yesterday were horrendous. Right, I need more deer pelts. Deer over there. Too far away. Don't know if I got it. No, I didn't, I don't think. That's a deer though. Reload as we head towards it. We've got 1 minute 15 to still do this. This is going to be close, I think. Still need 2 more deers. The problem with fast animals, it's trying to get to them, trying to catch them. Did I get that one? I did. I missed it. I was trying to get a second one there quickly. I've got a minute now to try and get one more skin to have this hunting challenge done. So there's a couple of hunting challenges we're going to go back for that we couldn't do at the time. One was foxes and one was hares. The foxes one just couldn't get them done for some reason. We got 4, we got 5, but the 5th one was 2 seconds after the time it ran out. The hare one, the hares just didn't arrive, but that is that one done. Yeah, the hare one was frustrating just in the fact that the hares seemed to not want to be around for us. We tried a couple of times and just, I think we got like one and that was it. Right, we are heading to viewpoint. It was just because that was there, it made sense to grab it. So, viewpoint is over here somewhere. I don't know how we get up there. Let's have a look at the trees, as that would normally give us an indication. I think we have to go across this way. Okay, viewpoint is just here, and then we can work out what else needs doing here. Obviously the supply camp will need doing, but we can just run in. You know, guns are blazing, it doesn't matter anymore. We did the trophy for clearing a supply camp undetected, so now we can run into supply camps, just, you know, guns are blazing. That doesn't matter anymore. Just make them quicker, to be fair. And we are playing very different to our normal play style now because we don't have to be careful how much we do and what we do. We do just run in sometimes because it saves time. And because we can, we do. Right, so there's one cave painting there to pick up. I don't even know if there's any crafting. Well, I don't really think there's much crafting for Shay we want to do. Health upgrades are kind of my only thinking. There's not much we really need to do now. I've got no deer hides. I've just killed a load of deer hides. There's a deer there. Missed it. Missed it. Sometimes shooting is horrendous. I thought do we not keep the pelts then? Because we could actually then increase our ammo pouch, size-wise. I don't want to spend loads of time. But we haven't really done much crafting for Shay because we haven't been encouraged to, strangely. The only one we was really encouraged to was to do the first health upgrade, to be fair. So we've got the health upgrade there. That one needs an Arctic hair there. That's fine. Narwhal. Rope dart pouch is done. Not that we use rope darts very often. Smoke bomb pouch. Okay. Pistol pouch. We've already got that one. The second one we need Arctic fox, Arctic hare, polar bear. Okay. I'm not going to increase the duration of berserk darts because I think that's the worst thing you can do. Sleep grenade efficiency. Might be worth doing actually, without using the Canadian links. Is that it? Okay. I was hoping we'd be able to do more. Crafting's been one of those weird things that hasn't really been needed. Not as much as Assassin's Creed 3 or even Black Flag. You was encouraged to craft quite a lot in those. In this, we haven't really been encouraged. For whatever reason, it just doesn't seem to want you to do some of these things that are in the game. It doesn't ever point you in that direction, which is a bit weird. But that's a current criticism, I would have said more than anything else. Rogue story itself was okay. I understood the story. I think the story was really good in terms of what it was trying to explain. But I do also think they've missed a few tricks with this. Right, cave painting. I don't know how many. We'll tell us in a minute how many more we've got. We've got 13 more cave paintings to find. Can have a look at what it actually tells us as well now. This is the wonderment cave painting, and this is the water animals lifted their heads and looked up in wonder at the glowing woman in the sky. What will happen when she reaches the water, they asked one another. So a lot of that we'll understand more once you read them through in order. Without a proper order, they don't really make a lot of sense. So, war letter, let's head for there. I wonder if it'll be another Achilles letter. We've had quite a few of those. As I say, we are trying to clear everything as quickly as we can. There are things I do want to stop and read, like the war letters are quite interesting. So yeah, we do stop and have a look at things. So I think we now need to head round again. I think we'll head down, because that's that bit done from where the ship landed. Now we're heading to this direction. There is a supply camp obviously nearby, we've got to clear that. War letters up there. There is a ladder, so we can go straight up there. We will go into the supply camp, guns are blazing, there's no reason to be quiet and discreet, as we've done the silence one. So there's a case of wandering in, completely against how we'd normally play, and just shoot everyone, basically. Let's have a look at the letter first. So this is the Ghost of the North war letter. To Achilles in 1749. The Assassin Council is pleased to inform you that the construction of your ship is complete. She was made by the finest shipbuilders in Brest. We have named her the Aquila. Remember the Aquila? We'll know that from Assassin's Creed 3, as that's a ship that Achilles gives Connor. A constellation whose brightest star is named Altair. Again, another nod to Assassin's Creed number 1. She awaits you and your crew. Wish you a good fortune. Nicolas de Saint-Prix, Paris. So, a few little snippets of information from things we know about from previous games. It's always nice just to see the connection. But nice double assassination. This guy didn't bat an eyelid that we just assassinated all his friends.
What are you
I said we didn't need to go in slowly. And this is the case. We don't need to go in slowly because it's just a supply camp. Right, there is a chest here. The guy with the gun is the one we need to watch for, really. Not anymore, he's down. Now, where is the... There it is. It's him down as well. There was another chest the other side of this, I believe. I do really need ammo. That's one thing we do need to keep trying to loot, I think. It's the one thing I'm always short of at the minute. As I say, I don't mind fighting. Someone did just shoot us, though. We were in the middle of reloading, that's why we use fists there. Demon shield, should have used the big guy, really.
Ready to open fire.
Use the big guy for the human shield, there we go. If we can get a line on that guy, I need to reload. Naval campaign done. So that's what we need to go back and have a look in a second. That guy's down. Are you running towards him as well now? He is. I don't want to use waste bullets.
Have a grenade.
We've already done the gas mask enough times now. So we don't need to worry about that as a trophy-wise thing anymore either. That's done. Right, so there's a chest here to grab, and this will be the camp finished. And we have got one more chest ourselves to grab. There we go, supply camp done. That's more metal. It's not enough to head back to New York to finish that off yet. We still need more metal for that. The last chest, and I think this is now complete. There we go. Unless, obviously, there's a treasure map to be had. I'm finding that a little bit now, that if we complete an area, it doesn't show up if there's a treasure map. And possibly could lead there later on and we haven't gained yet. Obviously, we have found treasure without getting the map. That can happen. Okay, that is everything there done, as far as I can tell. Obviously, it hasn't come up as complete, but I think, like I say, that's the reason for that, is the fact that sometimes the treasure maps stop it from showing up. Okay, we're back on board. The Morrigan is ready to set sail. Before we do, we're going to head down to the fleet, because we need to... We'll check for upgrades. I don't think there is any we can do, but the fleet is also something we've got to keep on top of. The ship is back. There we go. Success on the Switchblade. And we've unlocked a new destination. We've collected the British line sails. I'm not too worried about them. Now, we need to make this safe. It's treacherous currently. This may be tough. We may need... Gives a point of man o' wars are needed. Which is a real possibility. We have got 3 brigs. I think that's the only 3 we've got, to be fair. Chance of success. Oh, wow. 3%. So we're stuck again. We cannot go and do... Yeah, we can't do any more fleet missions again. We've only just been able to do 1. So again, we're stuck on fleet missions on 13 of 33. We need some man o' wars now. That's just how tough it is. So we're going to have to hold off. We'll have to come back when we get a chance to. But until we've caught a man of war, which will probably be in the Atlantic, there's not much we can do, frustratingly. I think we need 4 more for the trophy. So it does make you actually have to take your time, I think, there. Right, no upgrades available, that's fine. So we are going to set sail. Let's have a look where we're heading first. What is next on our list? So that is clear. There's definitely nothing else showing up. But it's not going to show up as clear on the map, I don't believe. So we from here we're going to head south because we've done the east. So there's a chest over there, and then we're going to head down here. There's a couple of things to do here. That's the plan. I said my aim is today to start the Atlantic, but I kind of feel I don't know if we're going to get to it. I really don't. I was hoping by the end of the stream today we'll roughly know how many more streams next week we need to do. As it stands, I've got no clue. Because we're nowhere near the Atlantic. It could be even another week. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. It could even be another week of Rogue before we actually get to Unity. This is why it's frustrating that the story didn't make us explore more. You know, we didn't visit many locations within the story itself, which is a bit of a shame, because it's now caused this to happen where we've got to go everywhere. But that happens. Okay. This to do here, this is the chest. I think there's a shard here as well. There's lots to do in the Atlantis, we lots of ships to fight. Now we need man of wars, and we know that. That's something we've got to think about. And obviously the trophy of visiting every location is one of the reasons for doing things this way. So... also, the downside to doing the way we have been doing this, also I've noticed, is we don't go straight for the fort. The fort will actually unlock everything around us. We don't head directly for it, so there is a chance we have to come back on ourselves a little bit if things show up where we didn't know they were going to be, as we had with that other one we did. But I think while we're already in this area, it makes sense to do it while we're here, rather than just head for fort, then come all the way back on ourselves. It's kind of making that decision. You've got to kind of decide what is the best way to do it. And this is what I think is the best way. It could be the worst way, but that is this little cove complete. What is that there? There's a renovation there. We can do the renovation. We've got enough resources to do it. Why is that there? I can't see where that is on the map, strangely. I don't think I can get to there from here either. It's not going to tell me a place, is it? So there's a renovation over here where I'm not aware of. We can do it... ah, because it's a whole area. Ah, this is a whole area we've not done. That looks quite a large area to explore then. There is a viewpoint as well. We might as well head straight for that renovation while we're here, because it's near us. And we'll have to work through the island maybe a different way, by the looks of things. That's a weird way of doing it, but it must be like the other side of the island, that bit there. I don't know, it's all a bit confusing, that bit. I wasn't expecting that. We were heading to that southern point of that area next. But we're already at this point. It's really confusing. Okay, so let's head to this dock over here. It's all part of where we were going to head next anyway. It's just, I thought we'd have to head further around first. I don't think it's a village or a settlement that's under protection, so we probably won't even have to fight anyone. It may just be a run through. The only thing we may have here, and I don't know for definite, is there's always a possibility we've got an interception here. But we'll get the renovation done. That's another one done and dusted at least. There is a limited amount of renovations needed. They are all over the place, but there is only a limited amount, which is quite handy. And there's a trophy as well for all renovations done. So there's a group of soldiers there. Obviously we'll ignore them. Don't need to bother with them. We've already done the trophies for Berserk Grenade in 5 guards and Sleep Grenade in 5 guards. They're done, so I don't need to worry about those. Okay, we can renovate this building. So that's another one done and out the way. Did it change much? It looks like a little bit of a hunter's headquarters now, doesn't it? It didn't change drastically though, to be fair. Okay. So from here, I think our ideal positioning is we've got to just head for the viewpoint, because until we get that, we don't really know what else is to do here. The viewpoint, I think, is important, and there's probably things to collect in the village. But without the viewpoint, we don't know for sure. So I think viewpoint is the first port of call. And then once we've got that, we may have to come back to this area or head north to then come back. But yeah, the viewpoint's definitely an important thing here. There's a shard up there. While we're here, then we might as well grab it. Rather than keep coming back, because we miss these things, we might as well grab what we can while we're passing it. We'll only show up if we're nearby. So we're here now. Let's clear this while we're here. It's the only problem with Shay. He jumps in awkward directions sometimes. So this will be a shard cleared. At least you won't have to come back for it. Don't do that, Shay. Don't do that, Shay. It's really annoying when he doesn't go the way you want him to. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We'll still aim for the viewpoint. At least that's one thing done. Okay. Viewpoint does seem high. Which makes me wonder, do we need to be high now or later? If there's a wall to climb up, it's not too bad. If there's not, there's an issue. Dear deciding lie. There is a wall to climb up actually. So that's okay. Still quite away from the viewpoint. This is quite a large island by the looks of it. Climb up, Shay. Thank you. Yeah, Shay's control can be a bit off sometimes, and it is frustrating. Right, there's a camp. It's a frontier clash. Now, I've found frontier clashes don't matter. That's something I've found out, is actually frontier clashes don't matter, but in some ways we should really help. Where's the destroy thing? I've only got one thing to do, that's destroy. There we go. We don't gain much from doing them, but they are fairly quick and simple, so sometimes it's worth just popping there and helping them. I don't think we gain a massive amount. I don't think there's a trophy related to them either, from what I've seen. We gain money, but money's not a massive issue to us. But yeah, I thought there'd be a trophy related to a certain amount. They were kind of a random event, but they don't really have a trophy related to them. When I looked at the trophies when we finished the story. So, we do them when we can. I can hear something. It's a wolf, I think. Okay, there's a war medal here, actually, so let's drop down and grab that. We are heading for the viewpoint, as that's really the only way. This guy's been squashed and dropped his war letter. Squashed by the tree. Wow, looks like a falling branch. We'll have a quick look at the war letter itself. My faithful acolytes, this one is. So, 1738, Anto. I reject your offer of help. I have recruited my own brotherhood, liberate from plantations. My faithful acolytes are all I need. They are willing to die for our cause. I reject your calls of peace. There will be no peace while the French continue to spread across Saint Domingue like a plague. I think we'll know who this is come the end of the letter. What would you know of peace, raised by such a soft mentor as Altabai? If I found a precursor relic, I would destroy it. I would use it as early and often as possible. My knowledge of the Brotherhood comes from its source, Lachey Awaki, and Mount Lac Baal Kulunmunkin. My apologies for pronunciation, that's probably horrendous. I understand these words in a way you never will. My creed is pure, undiluted by centuries of weakness and compromise. If your so-called assassins oppose me, they may possibly die. If your so-called Maroons join me, they will surely die. All things end in death. It may as well be French deaths. Francois Mackendal, Port-au-Prince. A name we've heard quite a lot, a name we know quite a bit about. Francois Mackendal. Okay, viewpoint is over there. That's where we're heading. Best place to jump down. Or do we... best place to jump down actually looks to be over here. Or we can just slide down nicely. Either way. Okay, there is a shard here. If I can get up there quickly enough, we'll do it now. I think we can. Chest over here as well. I'm fully expecting to have to come back. Once we've got the viewpoint, we'll have to come back, I think, anyway, to get most stuff. While we're here, let's not leave anything behind. We're here anyway. So, shard. Done. Viewpoint is over this way. It's deep water really, isn't it? Okay, we should be able to walk up, I believe. Okay, there's a group of soldiers here. Not that I'm that wide by them. We go up this way. I will try and avoid fights where possible. I just think they take time that obviously could be spent doing other things. That's why we're trying to... We don't go looking for a fight as such. Oh, there's a person in distress. Why is there always someone in distress when I don't want there to be? There we go. Synchronized viewpoint. This will tell us what's around. We should really go and help the person in distress. They will join our crew, and our crew at the minute is looking pretty threadbare from some of our recent activities. So we should really go and help. Where is the guy who's in trouble? He's over there. I don't think he's even in trouble from soldiers. He is just about to fall off the cliff. Rescue. Oh, we got to become anonymous. Am I too far away for that shot to work? I'm trying to save you, but I'm trying to got to become anonymous first. I need to kill the last guy if I can get a bullet in before he does. There we go. Now I can save the man in distress. Never seen one hanging from a rock like that, a rock face. That's a new one. It's nice that even we're still finding new things while clearing everything. He should join our team, I believe. But yeah, first time I've seen a man hanging from a cliff we've had to save. There's a chest here anyway, so that's something else we needed to grab. I've just set myself on fire. I'm walking through the fire, to be fair. Right, we're still short on bullets. It's one thing I've always struggled with for some reason. We'll head up to where this guy is, because he should have bullets on him. And then we'll look at the map of what we need to do. So you have bullets? One bullet. That's helpful. Okay. So I did wonder how much we'd have to head south for. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, okay. I take that back. There's quite a lot here. All over the place. So what I think we'll do, we'll head south. Clear this. I don't think this is cleared from this area. I think that's a beach. So we'll head south. We'll clear all this round here. Hunting challenge included. That's a grey wolf. What do we need for that? 20 wood, yes. 20 stone, yes. 30 fabric, yes. So we can do the renovation. We'll clear these and then head back north. We've got all these to do. There's an assassin interception there as well. There's a chest right on its own up north. There's quite a lot here, and it's scattered. Right, so our first point of call, I believe, treasure map. We haven't got a warning to say there's a treasure map here either for us to dig up. So we'd have to worry about finding a location at least. Yeah, there's a lot more here than I expected there to be. I knew this area looked big when we got here. The fact we were landing at a completely different place to what I expected told me the area was going to be quite big, but I didn't think it was this big. Right, there's soldiers here. We need to deal with these because obviously the treasure map. Again, we don't have to go in quietly. That doesn't bother us. It is really different how we normally play, but I don't need to worry about it because we've done everything. And we have still got a couple of missions to go back and do, to be fair, but I'm holding off till I'm probably near the end, to be honest. Right, this is our treasure map. It could be anywhere. What we'll do is once we've cleared everywhere, we'll actually have a proper look at Templar maps. Because I think that some of these are going to want us to go back to locations we've been to, so we can fast travel. So I'm not overly worried by them. Okay, we'll go for the James Gunn Cross next, and we'll work our way that kind of circular way. No. There's no real side... Well, side missions don't really exist in this, from what we found. Not your traditional side missions, really. Other than, like, assassin interceptions and things like that, there are no real side missions as such. Other than the main story missions were kind of around it. There's obviously collectibles that have a story to them and things like that. But in terms of actually speaking to someone and they give you a quest, it doesn't happen. We've got the assassin interceptions still to do in different areas where we haven't found them yet. Which are interesting, where you have to go and save a person from the assassins. 8 more Templar crosses. This is how big the collectibles are in this. They are so many of each. I think this... people have moaned about Valhalla collectibles and Origins collectibles. I personally feel this is possibly the worst one for collectibles in terms of sheer amount. Added to the fact you're not encouraged to explore early on, or at all really. You don't visit many places. I think this is probably the worst one for collectibles. It's the way it's feeling at the minute.
We're ready and willing to do some good
Right,
work.
renovation here. That's another one done. But yeah, they're not really... You remember Black... Yeah, Black Flag had side quests. Absolutely. This didn't. And along with a short story. The story itself, you know, full on, brilliant. I like the way it gives a different view. I like the way it kind of makes the assassins look bad. I like that. But there's not much else I'm enjoying about this now. Because it's just so... There's so much still to do that there shouldn't be, if that makes sense. Because of the length of the story, it feels like the collectibles were pushed in to make it last longer. Which isn't always a good thing. I've got to save the citizen. Right, let's go and save the civilian. Last guy. Yeah, but the reason we're here is for the chest more than anything else. Civilian saved, he should come and join our crew. As we do need more. But yeah, I think that's where they've messed this up a little bit. There's too much to do after a short story. To try and keep you entertained, I think it is, and keep you playing. And it's not like the previous ones where you did a lot of it playing it anyway, naturally. And then after that, there's a few things still to run around and do. Everything's still to do after the story ends.
You certainly look like a predator.
And yes, we could have gone exploring during the story, but the story made you want to keep going because it made sense to not stop. Right, we need to collect grey wolf pelts within the time limit. Let's see how we go here. 5 needed, 4 minutes. Where are you, grey wolves? They will normally come to us. There's one there, in fact. That's one down. Hopefully these are quite simple. Obviously we've done a few hunting missions where the animals haven't turned up and things like that, so I'm hoping they arrive and not too bad. And here another one. Another one down. That's number 2. But yeah, I think that's what makes this one a bit more frustrating, is you'd think a lot of it will be done during the normal playthrough. But the amount of collectibles that we don't know, we don't really get, a lot of them don't get explained. The James Gunn stuff doesn't really get explained. It just becomes a collectible that is there. Come on, wolves, where are you? There's one. That's number 3. 2 more needed. Just under 3 minutes to go. This should be okay, hopefully. Time-wise. Because we've lost out on some of these previously because of lack of time and the animals not appearing. They do worry me now. Come on, wolf. Looking out. I'm listening out for that traditional growling when they're nearby. 2.5 minutes left. 2 needed. Well, that was one. Oh, there is one there. I'm not close enough. There we go. One there. Which means 1 more needed afterwards. I'm not going to save the citizen at the minute. I want to get this done first. If we go too far, I probably will cancel it, but need the wolves. And here one. Can't see it though. Where are you? Oh, it's there. And that is number 5. That is done. Right, there is a save the citizen here. I don't. Is there any collectibles where that citizen is? Yes, there's. Okay. We're heading there next because of the chest anyway. So that's fine. Okay. Is there 2 men here? Yes, there is. So ideally we need to get behind them 2 men. Double assassination. Job done. I think there's another man here though. Maybe not. He's there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Might still get away with this actually. I think we have. We can free the civilians. The citizens, we need to be anonymous. Okay, now we're anonymous. They're free. Add more to recruit. Yeah, it's bullets that I've always been struggling for some reason. Never seen enough bullets. We need to head back up because up there is the actual chest we need. There you go. I did kind of ran across the rope bridge to get to the guy and missed. Done and done. So that's that area cleared. We have got a shanty to go and do, and then we're heading north. And then we've got to kind of figure out what order is the best order to take for the northern area. Okay, shanty's in the trees by the looks of things. Or is it? Hang on. Is it in the trees or is it not? No, it's not. Okay. This will be a chase. Which way is it going to go? I should have guessed. Shanty achieved. Shanties, I must admit, seem a lot slower in this than they have been previously in other games. So that makes life a lot easier. There's a chest here as well. Let's go and do that next. It's over there. That hurt, but that's okay. I probably should be a bit more wary of that, but I'm trying to be quick. Alright, this chest is in the red area. Again, not worried, we will just run in. The sniper's the only one really that's going to affect us. We also can't open the chest if we're actually wanted. Which I think is a nice feature. Annoying at times. Although to be fair, we're not wanted. The chest is ours. The sniper didn't really do his job there, did he? Okay, so we're going to head back to the ship here anyway eventually, so let's head this way and work our way round, I think. So, shard over here, and then we'll grab the assassin interception and all that stuff there. Then long way north, and then we come back down on ourselves down here. That's kind of thinking. We did have one island take about an hour previously, and it's because it was so big and there was so much to collect and do. The assassin interceptions can take time. That's something that does slow us down, admittedly. Most of them are not too bad. Yeah, some things do slow you down. Shay's movement sometimes being one of them. Are we blocked here? No, we can go over. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of stuff everywhere with big gaps in between, which is all well and good. It does take a lot of time to get through some of these areas. I've got a stalker nearby, so he's going to be ready to counter them. I'm not overly worried about them. We have already done the trophy for countering 30 stalkers. Are you coming for me or not? Mainly because I can't bother leaving him alone. We knew he was there. He's down. I will loot him though. Still, oh, I've got full bullets now. Actually, I don't need to loot him. I didn't realize we're full on bullets. Right, shard over here. Grab that next. And then we're heading for an area that seems to have a few things in one area. Shard dump. Perfect. So now we're heading for this area. There's a sword. There's a cave painting. There's an assassin interception to deal with. We'll go for the sword first. The Animus database from the shard. We haven't looked at shards for a while, I don't think. So embedded are you in your assumptions that you cannot see me. You cannot. They will make a lot more sense again when you've got them all and read them in order as well, to be fair. I'm curious to where this assassination interception is going to take place, because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Right, let's grab the James gun. Oh no, the Viking sword. There we go, Viking sword done. That's 7 of 15. This is how many collectibles there are. That's number 7 of 15. It's just there's just so many. Okay. This we've got to get up here. Grab the pigeon slowly and quietly. And then from that, we can go and find out where the person is we need to go and deal with. Got to be slow, no running. There we go. We have the pigeon. Okay, so Michael Crawley is the guy we need to protect. Michael Crawley is a traitor to our cause. We thought him dead for quite some time. One of our scouts found him, quite alive, in a remote area. You need to remedy the situation. Be careful, he's a veteran of the Brotherhood. So they're going after one of their own, by the sounds of it. A veteran of the Brotherhood. So we need to locate him first, and we need to locate the assassins. So he's living remotely, so they're going to be hidden around him, by the looks of things. Where is he? He is there fishing, isn't he? He is there fishing, right. 7 assassins, 3 minutes. That's not very long, is it? There's one here somewhere. There we go, one's there. We're not close enough to kill him. He's down. There's I bet that's an assassin there. Yeah, he is. Number 2 down. We need to reload. We got 5 more to go. There's one ahead of us here somewhere. Trying to see where he could be. Can't quite see him. Okay. He's the last one in this area before... can we go around this corner, actually? Some of them hide in the open, some of them don't, that's the thing. Nice headshot there. 4 still to go. He's going to be up there, isn't he? There he is. She is, sorry. That's her down. 3 more needed. Well, we got 155. Should be fairly simple, hopefully. I say this, and it won't be. So they're all kind of in this range over here. To be fair, if any people in this area, we should be able to spot them. And you're going to know they're assassins because there's not many people around. Okay, no one there. There's one there. Just spotted someone up there. Oh, there's 2 up there, in fact. Too far away to shoot. Might be okay now. How am I too far away from him? I just shot the other one. There we go. Oh, he's not dead. I thought 1 shot was enough. It's not. We've got 1 minute 11 to do 2 more assassins. Going for a headshot here then. Slowly does it. Try and get the headshot lined up. There we go. 1 more assassin to deal with, and I don't know where this last one is. They're up there somewhere. Gotta be careful because we're going to run out of time. Oh, there we go. That's the assassin. Last one there. Nice headshot to finish off. That is all 7 assassins dealt with. They didn't get to Michael. That is done. Yes, I was close to buying the Mafia trilogy. The Mafia trilogy I've heard good things about. It's another set of games I've never really played, to be fair. But I have heard good things about it. There's so many games, trilogies and things you could probably play though right now, isn't there? There's so much choice. My issue I think I'm going to have is in October, you've got the new DC game, the Batman Dead game, that one is out in October, and so is the new Marvel game. It's supposedly set for October. It could get delayed again though yet. There's always the chance for some of these things to get delayed. And both of them I want to play. Go through the tunnel. There's a cave painting a chest in here. Cave paintings here. Chest is below, I believe. And then obviously I need to play the God of Wars before we play the new one. That's what I was saying this last night in stream. The amount of people that say to me, well, you can't work, you're off, you're injured, you've got all this time at home, you should be able to play whatever you want, when you want, and have loads of time to do it. And I don't seem to have the time to play anything. Because we've got set things we're doing, I don't have the time to say, right, today I'm going to play. And clear and finish. I can't spend 10 hours doing one thing, so I've got too many things I need to do. This is falling. The Great Spirit gathered up the Sky Woman in his hands and gently lowered her down. When he let go, she began to fall slowly towards the earth. We'll probably read those in order once they're all done. That'll make a lot more sense. Right, treasure chest here to grab. You can see it is just there. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake and I can climb up to get it. That might have been an error of judgment, actually. No, might be able to climb up here. So yeah, there's so many things on my list, and I just don't have any time to do them. I'm enjoying Watch Dogs 2. You guys are going to have the Bad Blood DLC start this week. But I've been playing Watch Dogs 2, and it's good. It's just so different to Watch Dogs 1. And not really in a bad way, just very different. Right, the chest we want is back over that way. We're going to leave the cave the way we come in, I think is the best route. Kind of want to replay more older Assassin's Creed games now, like Rogue and Black Flag, but want to try new things. Played way too much Assassin's Creed. I think that's the thing, because we've had a couple of breaks from Assassin's Creed with Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. I think that's probably helped us with this franchise run, is because we've had them breaks with other games in between. I think if we were just only Assassin's Creed for this amount of time, I think it might be a bit different. But the breaks have definitely helped. Right, how do I get to that chest over there? I may have had to have gone through the cave, to be fair. Can I fast travel? Because I'm thinking if we go... I can't fast travel to there. We may have to sail there. Maybe. Let's head for this chest, because there may be a route north from that chest. Because even that one we need to head that way. Just trying to find the best route. That's the only problem with some of these small islands sometimes. The routes you can take are very difficult to kind of distinguish from the map. I wanted to buy Black Flag yesterday, but he said screw that and got something new. I think because you've got so much choice, haven't you, at the minute? And it's always nice to try that difference. And especially something like Elden Ring, where it is massively different. That's the thing. Like I say, I think I'm glad we broke up the franchise with Horizon. Both Horizon games. Because that has made a difference, I think. I think that's helped. But yeah, last night we was talking about what comes after Assassin's Creed. So we've got this one to do, Unity. Unity's story, I don't believe, is very long, from what I remember. I don't know about collectables, and we've got a few people that want to do the multiplayer trophies with us. So actually, the plan and will possibly be possible. Dead Kings is the DLC, we've got that as well to do on it. And then Syndicate, we've got the 2.5D side scroller as well to do. Which is Russia, China, and somewhere else. I don't know where the third place is. But I don't think they're very long either. So kind of after... kind of don't want to stop to do these, but I kind of feel we need to. Oh, you kill your captain, that's him down. I now just need to shoot one thing, if I can find it where it is. It's over here. If I shoot that, this is done. No, they're playing Forbidden West, Dying Light 2 and soon Elden Ring. Yeah, I think you've got to have a difference in what you play. You've got to have that variety. I think that's why also I'm enjoying recording and playing Watch Dogs, because it is different. I haven't done as much car mechanics in it as I'd like, mainly just because of time. And WWE's been good fun as well, because again it's very different. And Dirt 5 with the boy, you know, that's been really enjoyable, having a racing game on the go as well. So, yeah, it is definitely, I think, having a variety does definitely help. Right, have we found this route to get to this chest? If so, we need to use it to head north. This is a massive island. We'll drop down. We're okay. There's a squad of men there, but again, doesn't bother me. We don't need to worry about them. All we're doing is focusing on what we need to pick up here. And I think we've actually found our way through. So from here we can head north. We'll need to come back down south afterwards, I believe. Because of one thing we need to get to. Right, here's the chest here. And hopefully this will give us the route north as well, because we need to head up here. I'm assuming that isn't just a separate landing point. That's my assumption. there is that possibility we can't actually get it on this island. It is an actual separate landing point, but I don't know until we try to get there. Now the bridge is guarded, we can run through, and we're not worried about enemies anymore, although they're actually passing it. Okay. Straight over the bridge, no worries there. Yeah, Dying Light 2, I see zombies have never been my thing, but Dying Light 2 does look good. I've got so many games saved in my library as well, from PlayStation Plus games, so things like Infamous, God of War. Got no end of things I need to have a look at some point. Stalker nearby. I'm not overly worried where the Stalker is. Right, this chest we can get then from this area. That's a bonus. I weren't sure if we could actually obtain this or not, or we'd have to sail here. It is a red area, but we'll fight if we have to. Okay, that's him down. That's a chest obtained. Perfect. So, what is left? We need to head back south again. And we've got a shard here to do. One chest, hunting challenge. We're done with this island. So this island hasn't taken too long. The hunting challenges have probably been the slowest thing to do. There's 2 on this island as well. It hasn't been too bad. The assassination interception was not too bad either. I can't think which island it was. We did it the other day in stream, and that one took us forever. It took like an hour to clear one island. Still about an hour and 20 minutes. So hopefully the insurance doesn't ring till after we finish streaming. That would help. I don't really want to lose that time because it could be a long conversation. That's the annoying thing. I may need to assassinate these 2 from behind because they're going to attack us once we try and walk past. And this guy. There we go, dump. Right, the shard is coming up to our left. Need to climb up here, I believe. So the map itself is quite cleverly designed. There's some nice places to go and explore. It's just a shame you're not doing it during the story. There's so much Shay you could show us. But the story's quite kept in such a tight confines of area. Which is a little bit disappointing. Okay, so the shard is there. Obviously there's a couple of trees here to use to get to it. As long as Shay does as he's told, this shouldn't take a second to do. To be fair, a lot of the collectibles are quite simple. It's getting to the locations and Shay doing what you want him to do when you want him to do it. I'm looking forward to Unity though. I know the scope of Unity is massive. I remember playing it years ago. I remember bits and pieces of the story, not a massive amount, but I do remember bits. Unity I'm looking forward to. A Syndicate, I don't remember a massive amount about. So Syndicate, I'm thinking the fact it's in London, Syndicate, I like that idea, that concept. So I think that is what I'm looking forward to as well. Okay, chest over here, obviously there's enemies here, so we will just run in. Kill who we have to kill, grab the chest and leave. Chest looted, see you later. If they want to fight, we'll fight. You are fighting, okay, come on then. Well, you did sink through the floor a little bit, but that is done. One more last thing to do on this island then, and that is the hunting challenge. And then I believe that's the island cleared. Let's just have a little... I believe they're separate. That's a separate area there. So I think it is just hunting challenge. And then Signus done. This is an annoying thing I will say about Rogue is, unlike Black Flag, you can't see in a menu what's left to clear in a certain area. And that's frustrating. I'd like to know what is left. Even checking the pause menu. But in Rogue, they haven't bothered with that. Black Flag, it was a brilliant thing to have. It helped so much with clearing things. But this doesn't give you that ability, which is frustrating.
You certainly look like a predator.
Right, old growth hunting challenge. What are we looking for? We're looking for deer pelts. we've got 5 minutes to collect 5 pelts. Deer are a pain in the butt because they run. That one luckily ran towards us. That's a bonus. Any more for any more deer? There's another one. It's just they're annoying because they run, they're quick. I could get up high and I hope they come underneath me, to be fair. That would be a bit more helpful. There's a deer there. It's already running. If I had a chance to do anything, it's already running. There is a lot of them appearing, at least. That's not good. They're too far away, though, for me to shoot. That one isn't. 5 minutes, though, is quite a long time for the amount of deer we need to collect. So unless they are meant to be quite hard. We had less time to collect all the foxes. And they were a pain because they were quick. So that's number 3. I don't think that was the one I was aiming for. I think I hit the one running past the one I was aiming for. That's number 3. So we need 2 more. Don't run away. Stay there. I think I've missed it. What about that one? Too far away. Come on. So there's lots of deer around. Come on, don't run away. I'm too far away for it. And that's all. I think that's 5 done. There's lots of them around, which is quite nice. They haven't ran away as much as the foxes did. I believe we're done. There we go. Hunting challenge complete. That's probably one of the easier ones we've done, to be fair. I enjoyed that one, just it was so easy. I suppose the black bears are probably just as easy. Right, old growth forest fully cleared. As I say, on the map, some places aren't shown as cleared. I think it's because there are going to be treasure maps to go and do there. So, if we're still heading south, our best port of call, I think, is the supply camp. And then there. It's kind of my thinking. What hunting challenges here have I done? Hang on a second. I might fast travel straight to there. I don't remember that hunting challenge. Oh, is that the one we couldn't do during the story with the hares? I think that is. Let's fast travel to here. I think this is the one that we did during the story. It was the first one we came across, quite early on in the story. And you have to get 5 hares. And they didn't appear. It was frustrating, it was annoying, just because they didn't show up. So I've got a feeling we'll give it a go. We know we need to go back and do the fox one at some point. Okay, so we'll do this one. Let's hope the hare's sharp now. To be fair, the hunting missions since, bar the fox one, haven't been too bad. So I'm hoping, because of that, this one shouldn't be as bad as it was when we first tried. It was frustrating when we first tried this one. But it was during the story as well. So I think that will make a difference. That's a long way down. I should have jumped. Okay, we've got 10 bullets. We only need, I think, 5 hares. Okay, let's see if we can do this first time. Because this is quite an early one. It is indeed the hare pelts. As I say, we need 2.5 minutes. And we need 5. Come on, hare, show yourself outside the tree. There we go, hare down. There's another one there. There's 2 to collect, it just makes life a little bit quicker. Right, 1 skin there. I think we've managed to get 4 maybe. Was their best before. And then they just stopped showing up. The 5th one just never arrived. Any on the floor near us now? No. We'll go high again. I think that seems to help. 1 minute 44. We need 3 more hares to kind of show themselves. 1 there. I need to load up. There's 2 hares, 3 hares. In theory, this is the last 3 we need. Chance of catching them all in one go, very remote. We'll give it a go. That's 1. I'm not going to... 2. I haven't got enough bullets for the 3rd. We'll grab these 2. And then it's going to be one more hair pelt needed. This is what we didn't have before. Last time we tried to do this during the main story, one of these wouldn't show up. We got to 4 and then that was it. No more hairs. I'm hoping this isn't going to be the case. There's one there. Come on, hair. Don't walk away from me. Missed it. That's annoying. I missed it again. That's on me. 37 seconds. We need 1. There we go. We've done it. That's the hair pelt hunting quest done. The one we failed during the story. Just couldn't get it to work. But it's done. I'm glad that's done. That's one out the way at least. And that is Marais Rocher done. That was the only thing missing from there. I'm kind of glad we went back to do it now. As then that's done. So we need to look at the map to decide what's next. We've still got loads to do here. There's a supply camp here. The only reason for it is the resources themselves. And then we've got this place over here. Also, there is a trophy for a certain amount of supply camps looted. That's kind of my thinking. I think if we fast travel a viewpoint, that's probably a better way to get there quickly. I think it's 20 for the trophy for supply camps. Every time we see them, we've just got to try and clear them. They do respawn as well. Out of all the Assassin's Creed games we've done on the channel so far, I think this one has been the most tedious and frustrating run for the Platinum. And mainly, like I say, because it's all done afterwards. None of it's done really through the story itself. I think that's why it now is becoming tedious. And we've still got a whole map to do yet. New York, we just need to do renovations, so obviously that's just supplies. Money's no longer an issue. The biggest issue we have is there's a whole map to do. And on top of that, there is legendary ships to do as well at some point, when our ship is fully upgraded. And yeah, there's just a sheer amount of collectibles that aren't really in the story. So out of all the Assassin's Creeds we've featured on the channel, the franchise run, this is probably the worst one, I feel. There's going to be another stalker attack me in a second. I've already got the trophy for countering enough stalkers. Not overly worried. You shoot me, I'll shoot you back. All we need to do to finish this is loot it. Do need to be incognito whilst that happens, to be fair. But we don't need to worry about just walking into a camp because... No, we can open it now. There we go. We're not trying to hide from these guys. We're just trying to get everything cleared. As I say, we need a certain amount of these for the trophy. That's why we've got to keep going back. And we also need to fully upgrade the Morrigan, which we haven't done yet. Right, I don't think we can head to the next place from here, can we? I think we do need to sail there. I think it is slightly separate. So we're going to head back to the ship. Or can I? I can probably... Can I swim across there, I wonder? I bet I can swim across to the next place. We don't need the ship. We'll need it probably afterwards. Well, I can always fast travel close to where we're heading next. Or fast travel back to where the ship is. Yeah, we can actually just swim across. That's probably quicker than getting on the ship, setting the sail. That's probably a little bit quicker, to be fair. I don't know how much is here. We'll have a look when we get there. Different way of doing things. Long swim for Shay. Obviously, viewpoints will be the first thing we'll head for, and then we'll see what else we need to do, and how much there is to do here. We're now on the beach. Like I said earlier, my plan was today so we can get onto the Atlantic. 5 chests, 5 collectibles, 1 viewpoint, 1 quest. Quest could possibly be hunting. Right, viewpoint there. Let's go there first. Yeah, my hope and plan for today was we'd get to the Atlantic today. We've still got an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know if we're going to do it. The River Valley is still quite a lot to go. There's a native pillar here as well. It's quite cool. There's our viewpoint. That's what we've got to get up to. It looks like we've got to do it from over there. Actually. This is a red area as well. Where's the shard? I can hear it, I just can't see it. It's up there. How are you getting up there to get that? Oh, dive off viewpoint. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's a dead end. Obviously the camp here. There's a chest here, so we do need to do a few things here. So let's take these guys out. We need the chest anyway. I thought I dodged that. One guy left. I'll grab the chest while we're here, then we'll head for the viewpoint. I wouldn't have bothered with these guys, but it was only because they were here and we need the chest. I don't think we could have got the chest without taking them out. But it is, yeah, it feels really weird playing a different play style to normal, and it's all based on the fact we don't need to worry about getting seen as much anymore. Whereas normally we play these and we're very careful, quiet. It definitely goes wrong, but we do try and be silent. This hasn't had to happen now. Okay, the chest is actually above us, annoyingly. But so is the viewpoint. Oh, there we go, there's the chest. Wasn't as far as I thought it was. Right, viewpoint is there. Can I get across from here maybe to it? I think we can. I think we're jumping across this wall. There we go. And this will show us what we need to do here. There is a native pillar to do. One of many, annoyingly. Let's synchronise. And see what else there is on this island. Obviously the shard we should grab in a second once we dive off here. We're heading through the tunnel, I would have assumed. The slow thing about some of these is just how spread around everything is. So there's 2 cave paintings to do. There is another blueprint. Okay. Something really to the north, which that's frustrating. It's out of the way. I suppose we head north first. Clear that and come back down. I don't know where really we entered the island, to be fair. So if that's behind me, I think it is. That's where we came in. So ignore that, because that's the one we'll probably grab when we leave. If I come out of this, yes it is. So we'll grab that before we leave. That's my thinking. Cave painting there's the nearest then. And that will be through this one here. So if we head up here. Come on. I'm assuming the cave painting will be through this tunnels. That's my assumption. Maybe not actually, it's heading us a different way. If we can't go left in a second, I think we need to go back. Because there must be another entrance for the cave painting then. So I think the cave painting then is... Let's have a look on the map quickly. This is going to take us through and out over here somewhere. Yeah, this is there, so I think there's another entrance. Possibly. And I think it could be up there. That's the only problem with some of these areas. It's just so much to try and figure out and think about. It slows you down. I reckon it's up there. Oh no, it's not. It's down there. There we go. Another cave entrance. Bit hidden by the trees. And there it is. That's why I didn't want to rush off. Because to have to come all the way back to find one cave painting is frustrating. I try and do them in a pattern. So that way we're not really missing anything. And we can't do them in a decent order. That it then doesn't become annoying. So this is the Annuus Database apple tree for the cave painting. In the sky, the Great Spirit sat beneath the branch of a glowing apple tree with roots that sank into the clouds. I know, they don't make a lot of sense. I think they will once we get the whole story in one shot. Because we'll have an order to them, which currently we don't. Right, we head through here. I'm assuming this will bring us out near the native totem things like that. Cave painting, possibly. Nice little swim for Shay. But yeah, glad we did that. We can dive underwater. I think it's just to pass branches, though. Okay, that's that done. Nothing in here to pick up. I think we're climbing out, by the looks of things. Yeah, with some of the previous Assassin's Creed games we've done, like Assassin's Creed 2, the collectibles in that were, some of them were frustrating. The way you collect all the feathers was annoying, but it made sense. Whereas I just don't feel this does somehow. Right, the totem is above us. I can't see another way up. I'm always checking just in case, so we don't come back on ourselves. I don't think there is. So I think this is the way we've got to head. Another cave here. I think this is cave painting number 2. It is indeed. That's that one gathered. It's so easy to get yourself lost in some of these narrow tunnels and things that then you've got to come back on yourself to try and obtain things. It does get annoying. And I'd rather have it without being annoying. Right, this is underwater, this one, for the cave painting. Let's see what it says. Under the surface lived the water animals. Loon, kingfisher, otter, muskrat. They all lived in darkness. As I say, we will read them in order once we have them all. And that will make a lot more sense. Right. There's a chest here as well. There's a few things here looking at this. So I think we have to head that way for a chest and a blueprint. This is the native totem. So we'll do this one with here. There's also a shard nearby. There's so much. Okay, let's interact. These are generally quite easy. Once you get top and bottom, match it up. Happy days. So the top wall, it's only a free one. Only 3 places. So we'll just see how many top areas there are. So only one matches the top. So that makes life easy. And down the bottom, one matches there. Only one matches the gang. Can't get any easier than that, can you? And there we have it. Totem done. I do enjoy the puzzles they put in Assassin's Creed games. They're so different. The paintings in Assassin's Creed 2, where you have to, find out where the paintings and stuff were. That was quite interesting. Tricky, but interesting. I do enjoy the puzzles. The black flag ones where you had to line up the things to find the X. And that was to do with astrology, wasn't it? Origins the same. Match up the different star signs. Things like that I do enjoy. I enjoy that kind of puzzle where you have to really think. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I actually enjoy them. Right, there's a chest. Where are you? Down below me. I don't really want to drop down, because then we've got to get back up. But I want the blueprint first. The blueprint over here. Climb this wall here. Get out. Okay, no we can't. So we've got to climb up here first, I think, and then head left. And I think we're getting across to the next wall this way. Is he going to jump? He is indeed. He didn't really want to there, did he? He did in the end. Okay, this should be the blueprint, I believe. There it is. That's the killer figurehead. So we've only got 7 more blueprints. Every time we collect something, I keep thinking, oh, that's nearly it. And then you see the number pop up and you think, really? It's not nearly it. There is full damage, obviously. Just me trying to speed things up a little bit. Okay, next. What's left? We've got a shard, a chest. I don't know if that's where we started, wasn't it? Okay, so we're nearly done here. There's a shard to our right. Where is it? It's there. That wasn't the way to grab it. I did wonder. What branch is near that? Not the one was. I thought the one was on would have gained that, but it didn't seem to kind of do it. I wonder. Don't do that. I don't want that one. I think I need to head this way. There we go. Shard done. Now there's a chest to our right here. Is it above us by any chance? I think it possibly is. Best way across is that tree there. So again, we need to head up. Oh, he jumped down. That wasn't what I wanted him to do. I wanted to go up. I don't know if you're still there, Kelly. If you are, did you finish Legion in the end? Was the story any good? Because obviously I've got to do that once we've done Assassin's Creed 2. As I say, you guys are just starting Bad Blood. Which, Bad Blood's really good. I like Bad Blood. Okay, made it this time. Climb up. Climb up again. And this is the chest. So 2 more chests to do. One to the left and one back to where we swam to originally. And then I may have to fast travel to get our ship to come near us. Depending where we're heading next. So that's this one over here. Definitely does make a difference if you do these things in a kind of an order that makes sense to yourself. It makes life a lot easier. Well, I'm not going to jump down and into the sea because we're heading back to where we started on the island, ideally. I can find a way back through, of course. Because we did start in a cave, didn't we? So may have a difficulty trying to get ourselves back. I think I've got to kind of go backwards on myself a little bit to get there. If we'd seen the chest when we first came to the island, I think this would be a different story right now. Because we would essentially be done, but I don't know, they don't show up without the viewpoint, so I didn't realise that when we swam across. Chest over here. And then that's this island done. Unless, of course, there's a treasure map in the future to grab. There we go. Deck on Weeder. Done. So, let's have a look where we're heading next. Obviously, the ship isn't with us currently, so it will require me to fast travel, I believe. So, there's a few things over here to grab. I know there's a chest there. I think if we fast travel to here, sail to here to grab that chest, and then the gang. So the gang headquarters tells us all the collectibles in that area. That's the thing. Remember, we need 20 supply camps for a trophy. I think we grab that chest, then maybe fast travel back to here, clear this and this supply camp. We've got these little places here. And then we'll see time, and probably that's a gang headquarters, isn't it? Not a fort. Yeah, I think that's the best way. Obviously, the ship isn't with us at the minute because I swam across. We probably have got some ship upgrades we could do as well. We still need to clear the fort in the north, but we weren't strong enough before. We may be now, to be honest. But that'll probably be the last thing we do. But River Valley has taken us forever. And if we think River Valley map is bad, the Atlantic one, I personally feel is just as bad, if not worse. We can actually have a quick look at it. North Atlantic. This is the North Atlantic map. And we've barely been anywhere there because we never needed to. In the story, we kind of kept this main area around here. We have got these to do as well, the naval convoys we need to do. So obviously, and there's legendary ships to do here as well. That's going to take some time as well. This is why I did to ask you guys what you wanted to do on stream, because it is, the amount to do is ridiculous. But we'll get there. Right, you can see the chests are after. Let's just double check to see if there's any upgrades for the Morrigan. One of the trophies is to fully upgrade the Morrigan, so we do need to keep on top of it. It is down to supplies though. Let's see if we've got any. No upgrades. Okay, always worth checking whenever we get a chance. Can't do the fleet because we need stronger ships again, so that's fine. We're just heading just across the bay for this treasure chest, and then we'll probably end up fast travelling again to get a bit closer to what's next. Mainly because we're just trying to speed up clearing everything, aren't we? That's why we're fast traveling a bit more than normal.
This gale's got teeth.
Blues up! Taser sticks!
Okay, that's the ship stopped. Off we go. It's only a quick chest here. And we were thinking of fast travelling after this anyway, so this made life a little bit easier. I am liking, and I've got some complaints with the game, and most of it's because of the exploration and collectibles side of things being like an afterthought. But I do like the little river crossings you can use. I think they're quite cool. 8 of 12 uncharted chests done. So, next. I think fast travel here. Grab that, work our way down south. I think that's a good way of doing things. We are nearly done. I was hoping by the end of today, I've said this a few times today, but I was hoping by the end of today we would be able to upgrade, we'll be able to know roughly how many more streams we need to finish this. I don't think I'm going to know, mainly because I don't have a clue. There's so much in the North Atlantic. I think if we get it done in next week, we'll be very lucky. I think it may even be 2 weeks before we start Unity. Unless, of course, the Atlantic is fairly simple and straightforward. And obviously, we've got the legendary ships to deal with as well. Yeah, I honestly thought this would be quicker. And it is. So possibly 2 weeks before we start Unity. And obviously we have the danger coming up. Obviously when the summer holidays start, I can't stream as often. Although my little boy will spend time with his grandparents, he'll be away for a week and stuff. But yeah, so I think we're going to struggle to get Unity started for at least a couple of weeks. Which I didn't expect to be saying. I thought we would have got it started long before now. Or well, next week was kind of my thinking. I just don't think it's going to happen. Annoyingly. Right, that's that one gained. We've got to head over here, grab these two. That's the one that's next. And then south. So it's always really weird how long things do take to finish. As I say, this one's frustrating in the fact that most of this could have been done during the story, but you never went and explored anywhere in the story. Unlike Black Flag.
Captain,
Lose a trip to...
Let's go quickly. So yeah, it's just taking a long time. I think this is the third stream we've done of River Valley. I think it's one small stream too big, still in the same area. Yeah, if we change map, I could understand it. Yes, we lost a bit of time this morning because I had that phone call from insurance. But even without that, it's just surprising. I probably should have expected it, to be fair, but yeah, it's just been really surprising.
All down!
Right, there's one chest here and one shard to gain, so we'll grab those. I don't know, to be fair. I was just talking about that, Lisa. Hello again, by the way. I was just talking about that because I fully expected us to be starting Unity this week when we said how much was left to do, and we're not going to be anywhere near it. Part of me is worried that we're still a good 2 weeks away, possibly. Yeah, we could be possibly 2 weeks away from starting Unity, which really sounds weird to say and admit, but I can't see. We've got the whole of the Atlantic map still to do after River Valley, and then it's the little things. I'm kind of in two minds. I know it's down to you guys as well. I'm in two minds. I'm wondering whether we don't just focus on this every stream. You know, this is our main game playthrough. I know, 2 weeks, exactly. And it's really surprising me how long it's taken to clear everything. So I am wondering whether I do some off stream, maybe. I don't like... I did ask the question, you guys want us to do a plan on stream. I just don't know whether maybe we should start Unity. I don't really want two Assassin's Creed games on the go at the same time either. It's a difficult one. There is so much still to do. The whole Atlantic map we haven't touched. So we've streamed this now, 2 big streams, 1 small stream this week. And we have managed to clear quite a bit of the river valley. We've still got this bottom area to do. And if we have enough upgrades, we've got to head back north to clear this little area. The other white place, I think they're going to be treasure maps, which we'll do last. Obviously, every time these respawn, we need to deal with those because there's a trophy for 20. Once that trophy's done, we don't have to worry about them. And then, on top of that, the North Atlantic map, we've barely touched in the story. It was this kind of area we kind of used in the story, and that was about it. We have all this to do, plus 20 of these to do, which will randomly spawn. On top of that, this way it gets even worse, on top of that, legendary ships to deal with, and then the cheat stuff, and then the odd trophy that hasn't popped for different reasons. That's my concern, is there's still so much to do. So you're just adding to islands, picking up treasure and fighting bad guys. Yeah, basically, there's no story involved, there's just collectibles and clearing every island. And I know I said before, you know, what do you guys want to do? On stream or off stream, and you guys did say on stream, but I'm wondering whether you might want to change your mind. Obviously, it does mean, I think obviously we can do a stream when we're a bit closer to finishing, maybe, like for the legendary ships. Maybe, I don't know. I would say skip it, it doesn't sound super fun. Maybe those ships could be done. Yeah, it's, to be fair, it's tedious for me, and I enjoy exploring, I enjoy trophy hunting, collecting things, but downside to the way this is set up is the story hasn't helped because it didn't make you really explore anywhere. So because of that, this has now become extremely tedious, which is weird for me because I don't normally have that feeling about collectibles. But I think I currently believe this is the worst game for collectibles we've done in the franchise so far. Unity I don't remember being that bad, and Syndicate I don't think is that bad either. I think this is possibly the worst one. Just because a lot of it isn't done during your normal playthrough. If the majority was done during the normal playthrough, it wouldn't be so bad. But you are left with so much to do after the story. And yes, I want to get the platinum because it's possible. There's no multiplayer to worry about. What have we got on this island? 1 chest, 1 collectible, 1 viewpoint. Is that it? I'm here for 1 chest, 1 collectible, and 1 viewpoint. Oh wow. What's the bet? And they're miles away, and I've got to travel ages to get to them. Okay, let's go for the viewpoint. Obviously, first to find out where the 2 things we need are. The map should have been smaller. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's, to me, it seems like they've added all the collectibles and stuff. It's a frontier clash. We don't have to do frontier clashes. They don't give us anything, but we're here. Stop attacking me. I didn't mean to actually come in this frontier clash. I wasn't meaning to shoot him either. Trying to blow that up. Do I have to... Oh, I have to be anonymous to interact. There's a big fight going on. How the hell am I going to be anonymous to interact? I've got to kill every soldier to interact to destroy the battle plans. See, all this is just taking time I didn't want to really spend. I don't need to be fighting. This guy's annoying. Right, it's him down. My allies are still alive just. I need a couple of more enemies dead. And then I can quickly destroy battle plans. There we go. Cut down the flank. That's this bit done. I don't think there's, from what I've seen, there's no trophy for this. It's a little bit different for Frontier Clash though. Normally, you just have to kill a load of people. To actually need to go up to get that. Normally, you just have to kill everyone. This one's a little bit different in terms of, well, let's do it. Because we're not anonymous. Come here. They've killed all my friends. All the people who's here to help, they've killed them all. So actually, we don't need to be here anymore. Because everyone's dead. As I say, Frontier Clashes don't affect anything. So ignore them, guys. I wasn't really aiming to do that. They just kind of saw us attack us. Didn't have much choice but defend ourselves. Right, up here to get the viewpoint, there's 2 things to collect here, and that is it. But we need the viewpoint to know where they are. But yeah, I agree, Lee. So I've got a sidetracked by being attacked. Yeah, the map should have been smaller. I think if they wanted a big map, because I think they've tried to copy Black Flag in terms of size of map. I think if they wanted one that size, what they should have done is story should have been longer, for obvious reasons. And the story should have encouraged you to go to more places. The actual story didn't encourage us to go to very many places, and that's what made this worse. What I'm going to do... I knew they'd put collectibles 50 miles away, just to annoy things. These are the only 2 things we need to collect here. And we've got to try and get to them, and they're miles away. Right, cave painting is what we're going for first, then the chest, and we're done. Yeah, I'll put on Discord later today, so I can get my schedule sorted for next week. I'm of the opinion, and I think you guys should be of the same opinion in some ways. I know it sounds really bad saying like that. There's too much filler. I don't have a lot of free time to get this done, but we can always come back and do the legendary ships. And I'll leave them maybe till last for them to be the platinum, maybe. Or even using the cheats, because it's not something we've ever really done. And that's part of the Abstergo challenges. But I think, as far as the clearing goes, yes, it means I've got to try and find some time to do it, rather than recording or editing and stuff on that. But I can do that some point. No, Genshin Impact this evening. No, it's not. It's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? I'm streaming tomorrow. Because I'm so used to having physio on a Friday. But I had it on Tuesday. So actually, no, we're streaming again tomorrow. So the choice is, and whoever's in chat now, I'll take your opinions on board and I'll put it in Discord once we finish streaming today. The choice is, do we start Unity tomorrow morning? Or do we continue doing this tomorrow morning and start Unity next week? And I'll do some of this in my own time to try and get this done. And we'll come back for like big things, so like the legendary ships. May even do the cheats at the same time, just because we've never really experienced them within Assassin's Creed before. So they're quite different. There's no real story. So I think, yeah, they're the kind of things we'll come back for. But I'll try and get everything else done, ready for them to be done. I could even record a couple bits on some of what I do, and I can even put a video, a catch up. This is what we've completed. This is what these are, if needs be. But yeah, I'm kind of the impression. I think we need to say this is probably the end of clearing this on stream, and we need to come back. My boat's there. I'm just trying to work out the quickest route to there. I think I'm gonna have to fast travel viewpoint and go backwards. So no, it's not the last stream. We've got Genshin Impact this evening, and then we have a stream tomorrow morning. So it is actually, what we'll be doing tomorrow morning is the question. Because Unity is, I've installed it, because when we finished the story on this, I honestly thought we'd be done in a couple of days, but it has turned out to be a lot longer than that. Yeah, my days got confused, because I assumed, normally we have physio on a Friday, now it's been authorised again. But we had on Tuesday. I think next week is on a Wednesday, so we don't gain an extra stream because we have the same amount, but it's just the days change. You're so used to no Friday streams, so am I. That's the thing. I'm used to not streaming on a Friday as well. I didn't find it too bad going physio Tuesday. It seemed like a normal thing, but talking about like Friday, I'm now thinking, hang on, that's wrong, but it's not. No, we are live tomorrow morning. So the question is then, Lisa, and anyone else in chat, just so I can take your opinions on board now, I'll put it on the Discord later as well. Do we stream this tomorrow morning and continue clearing? Or do we start Unity tomorrow morning? I did put in the schedule that it could change. So that was already allowed for in the schedule. And obviously we will come back for big things like legendary ships and stuff. If we don't come back live, we'll do it as a video if need be. It's not a massive issue. But yeah, I just think running around island to island isn't fun for you guys. It's not actually that much fun for me. And it makes it harder for me because I'm going to have to find the time. But I just think it makes no sense currently for you guys to sit watching this for all the time, really. That's kind of my concern. Right, we've got to take this settlement down before we can get the viewpoint, really. I think. Or can I jump? No, okay. Yeah, we need to deal with the viewpoint. We need to deal with the settlement. So cut down the flag, kill 3 guards, locate and kill the French captain. Good morning, Irene. How are you? Okay. I didn't want to jump that far. That wasn't intended. Hello, sir. How are you, sir? Okay. Finally got myself into a bit of a fight I didn't want. Any more? Any more? It's combating this is a lot easier to actually just wait one at a time. I should have grabbed him as a human shield. Right, he needs countering. We can't just kill him outright. He needs actually countering. Ah. Right, counter perfectly and I hadn't. 1 hit, we are down. Settlements can be frustrating. You've got to be a bit careful in settlements. We had one earlier, 8 quarters, that was annoying. Right. My unintended loud entrance wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm not too bad, thank you, Irene, not too bad at all. We did actually clear one of the things we need to do here by doing that. Do you know what? Let's grab... I wonder if I can grab it now. I'm going to try and grab the viewpoint now. I was going to wait till after we cleared this and made this safe, but actually we're here. Let's grab the viewpoint now. And that's done. Bear with me a second. Sorry about that. I heard the postman struggling to get a parcel through the door, and I thought rather than just him struggle, I might as well just open it. And then I forget that it takes me longer to open these things. So I know why, Irene. Life comes first. As I've said this to you, and I've said it to many people. You know, I appreciate anyone that stops by and says hello, but at the end of the day, life does come first. So it's all good. We are live on Genshin Impact this evening as well, Irene, to be fair. I know that's early morning for you, though, isn't it? How are the exams going, Irene? Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. So yeah, anyone in chat, I like your opinions. Tomorrow morning, are we continuing clearing in this, or are we going to start Unity? That's on you guys to make that decision. I'll put it on the Discord later as well. As this is now becoming a bit tedious, which we should have expected, I suppose, in some ways. Alright, we have to kill this guy before he shoots us. There we go, he shot us. We've killed him. We've actually killed the captain, the leader in here. We've killed him when that big group of people that attacked us right at the start. That included the captain. I didn't realise he was in that group, but he's down already. So that makes this a lot easier. We've got to kill 3 people here. A nice double assassination would help that. There we go. 1 left. And that is all these down. Flag to cut down now. There was a chest here. Let's grab the chest while we're here. Saves us coming back for it. Or can we need to head up to do it. Well, it'll be quicker to grab it now than come back for it. And then realise it's above us. Come on, climb up, Shay. I will say Shay's very fiddly to control, especially when it comes to parkour. He doesn't always move the way you want him to or need him to. I don't think I can't pick it up, can I? That's annoying. Right, pick up object. Let's throw at that guy. I need to be not seen for a minute to be able to pick this chest up, annoyingly. I think we're good now. What time is it there for you? Time? Your exams are done, it's summer. Oh, wow. Well, I hope they went well, because last time we spoke about it, I think you were studying for them was the last time we spoke. The time for me is 11:30 in the morning. 11:27 a.m. is my current time. So we've got another half an hour left. Okay. I feel really weird. We're actually killing people willy-nilly. Soldiers, obviously. Not innocent civilians. It's not normally something we do, because we normally sneak in, stay silent as long as possible. Although obviously Shay is a different type of character to what we're used to. But it feels really weird to just run in and kill everyone. I'm not killing everyone, admittedly. I'm killing people that are in a way. Yeah, it does feel really weird to not just doing everything discreetly. And it is only because to save time, to be fair. It's 27 minutes past 6 in the evening for you. Oh, wow. Time zones are so weird, aren't they, how they work. So that is the settlement done. Now we can clear the island and everything else. Okay, so what do we need to do? There's quite a bit to do here. Why is that still locked? That shouldn't be locked because we cleared the fort. There's a few things up north to do. Yeah, I don't quite understand why that's locked. Unless it's just not unlocked on the map yet, because I haven't given it a chance to do so. Templar map, and then we head north. Clear these. I think that's a hunting bear mission there. And then we come back down and we're done here. Yeah, there we go. Settlement captured. Hadn't quite clicked in. So let's head north. Grab this map. And then keep heading north, really. There we go. Map achieved. Kind of sleepy, so you might head out. Yeah, no worries, Irene. No worries at all. We've only got another half an hour left anyway, and then we're back this evening for Genshin Impact. Trying to continue the Inazuma story this evening. Now we've done as much as we can in the Perilous Trail event. We've kind of maxed out what we can do because we haven't finished the Inazuma quest line. So that's the plan for this evening. Continue that for 2 hours. Maybe look at, there's a new event going on as well where we need to go and play some drums. May have a look at that as well. And then, yeah, weirdly, and we were just saying this a minute ago, it's weird, tomorrow morning, I'm actually live again tomorrow morning. Whereas normally Fridays is my physio day. Physio has moved. I think it's varying between Tuesday and... Why have they got their hands up? I've got to save the civilian, but the civilian's not being attacked. That's a bit weird, that one. Yeah, normally Fridays is physio, but Tuesday and Wednesday is kind of alternating between the next few weeks, so we'll be live on Fridays, which is going to take a little bit getting used to, as we were saying. Physio, so it's a physiotherapist. Basically, he tries to desensitize my foot and my back. It lasts for a day or two. Once it's desensitized, I still get the pain. Just it's not as uncomfortable as it is generally, so it helps with that kind of thing. It's just part of the treatment process for CRPS and the broken back. Yeah, it does help. We've not had it for a month because the insurance, been playing games and won't authorise it and all that good usual annoying stuff that insurance companies decide to do to try and save money. But yeah, going back and having it again, I know I can feel the difference. It doesn't enable me to do more, but I feel the difference. I feel better for it, at least for a couple of days anyway. But yeah, it's like a sports massage on the back and then desensitization on the foot. We also do a lot of tests to see if the foot's gaining any movement, and heat and cold and sharp and blunt tests, just to see if there's any change in the CRPS, really, more than anything else. But yeah, and to be honest, is the only real consistent person I've physically seen since the accident 18, 19 months ago now. I've only seen one person consistently, and that's the physio. Although I waited 6 months for it to start. Black bear pelts for the hunting challenge. We've got 2 minutes, 2 pelts. Let's see some black bears, shall we? There's one there. A little closer. There's one more bear. Where's he gone? He's there. I thought I was closer to him when I shot him. I know it's not very nice killing the animals, but it is part of the game, unfortunately. We have to do these as part of the completion. So apologies to anyone that doesn't like games that kill animals. It's not my first choice of thing to be doing. It's really weird. When you play Forbidden West and you're killing animals or pouch upgrades, there is that element of it's an animal, shouldn't kill them and all this stuff. But then on top of that, when you're killing a machine for stuff that you need to upgrade, you don't have that same feeling. Because it's a machine. Have you seen this? No. It's kind of vaguely familiar, but I don't know. What is it? Isn't it money? Isn't that a form of money? It's kind of familiar, but I don't know why. At least the hunting quest is done, so that's a bonus. There isn't much to do here, it's just running around doing it. Right, chest opened. Next. Chest over here, we've also got a supply camp we're going to grab as well. That's another one towards the 20 we need to be done. Again, we'll run in. No worries about being silent, we don't need to be. So we'll loot the supply camp as well. Whilst we're here. As I say, it is weird not being silent, but we don't need to be anymore. Okay, wait for these guys to attack. I've set myself on fire. You know, one of those weird things you do. Right, big guy needs to be down, there we go. No one else is near us, we can actually grab this and be done with the supply camp quickly. And simply... The letter used in Norwegian. Oh, really? Ah. I'd seen it. I wonder if I've seen it in Valhalla. Is that why I think I've seen it? It looked vaguely familiar, but I had no clue why. Maybe I've seen it in Valhalla then. Right, this chest seems to be below us, which is annoying. How do I get to it? Okay, there must be a cave entrance or something. By the looks of things, as this is below us. But that's a supply done anyway, so that's a bonus. That's another one towards the 20 needed. Now, chest around here somewhere. Come. So, Lisa, what do you think tomorrow then? Do you think we should start Unity tomorrow morning? Or continue this? That's the question. There's a chest. As I say, I'll ask people on Discord as well, I think. I think we need to make this decision. And I didn't allow... This is how confident I was that we'd be done with this before the end of the week. I put it in the schedule that, you know, we may change to Unity by the end of the week. I was that confident it wouldn't take long to clear. And I'm massively wrong. That noise, if you're not sure, is a beaver. We don't need to kill them. We've already done a few hunting missions with those. So do you have any game suggestions? You're trying out some games. It depends on what kind of game you're after, Irene, to be fair. Yeah, it depends what style you want. Open world, more... I think there's a new Brawl Stars, is it? That's come out, I've heard of. People are saying that's quite enjoyable. It's more arcadey beat-em-up style, but with... I think it's Nickelodeon characters, what I'm hearing. Yeah, it depends what kind of style of game you want. You're not going to be here tomorrow, it's up to you. You're not helping, Lisa. You're meant to give an opinion. We could finish the week with this and then start a week fresh next week with Unity. There is always that option as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'll ask the Discord today as well. It might be a case of finish the week and then start fresh Monday morning with Unity. How's work going, Lisa, by the way? I meant to ask this the other day when I spoke to you. But yeah, I don't know how interesting it is for you guys. I enjoy the clearing when we're chatting away because obviously that's enjoyable. I'm, you know, running around doing this stuff, but you guys are chatting away. It's brilliant. That's not too bad. But at the same time, I am myself getting a little bit annoyed. Right, he's down. That took a bit while to kill that guy. Do you like NBA? Because I think you should do a series of my career in NBA, based player encounter. Do you know what? I've never played basketball. I played it at school. I didn't really enjoy it. I was told I was too aggressive for basketball. I like more full contact kind of things, and basketball is non-contact, isn't it? I've never played an NBA game on a console. And not for any particular reason. I've just never done it. It could be quite enjoyable. I do like the My Career. That's why I'm enjoying the My Rise in wrestling, WWE, because I like the career mode where you actually see someone grow. I like that side of things. So it probably would be something I'd enjoy doing. I just haven't thought about it, to be fair. Work is just sometimes it's not too much to do, but it's been ramping up lately. Summer's usually a busy season for us. Wow. What is it you actually do, Lisa? I think I meant to ask this before, and I completely forgot. Obviously, if you don't want to say on stream, that's fine. But I was just curious to what you actually do. But obviously ramping up in summer says it's something that's very seasonal. Okay, we need to go onto the boat, I believe, to get the shard. But yeah, that's not a bad shout, Irene, to be fair. The one that's currently out hasn't been out that long though, has it? So it might be worth waiting for the new one to come out, if we're going to do it. Alright, shard obtained. Oh, it's fine, you work in translation. Oh, wow. That's incredible. See, I'm rubbish with languages. I'd never be able to do that. I've never been good with languages. Why do I feel we've missed something here? Please tell me I haven't missed a chest. I think it's one shard. Okay, we are nearly done here. One shard, I believe. Are we going to have to fight a load of people that are meant to be our friends? Because the guy trying to shoot us, possibly. The shops are all unlocked now because we let it catch itself back up. Right, got one thing here. This now may clear the island. It is. Nicholas is finished. You gotta eat dinner. Hopefully you can make it back. No worries, Irene. We've only got about 20 minutes left, but it's no worries if you can't make it back. Don't worry. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you can't make it back, though. NBA 2K23, I think, is about to come out October, November. You know what? I might be something to look at then. When the new one comes out, I may have to think about doing a career mode in it. Okay, that is that cleared. Next, we're looking at down here, aren't we? Ash Creek. The other thing I was thinking, there's still bits to do. The other thing I was thinking, have we got enough resources to possibly head back to New York and quickly get them renovations done? Then we know New York is finished. No, not really. We need more metal. We've only got 69. I don't think it's enough. So we are heading next to this here. Ash Creek is our next port of call. But yeah, that might be something to look at then when the new one comes out. Why is every game coming out in October? There's lots of things coming out I want to have a look at, and they're all in the same time. It's really annoying. The other thing I want to have a look at as well, like I've said this, I think the other day, I think it was Kathy was talking about it. Was it? Oh, it might be you, Lisa. I don't know. Someone was saying about Harry Potter. That does look good. Open world Harry Potter.
Get the mainsails
You
into
go to
the wind.
Hogwarts. You learn how to be a wizard. The control scheme of the PS5 controller is meant to be really authentic. Like haptic feedback is big. So yeah, that looks really good. But that's out in October as well. Everything I want to have a look at is out in October. or around October time, I believe. I'm kind of hoping some of them get delayed, just so we don't have to worry about everything coming out at the same time, to be fair. I think they should delay these things, because the new Marvel game's out in October. The new DC game is out, supposedly in October as well. I would guess the new God of War is probably around October as well, because that still hasn't got a firm date yet, although we need to play the others before we do the new one. And obviously we don't have to play these games when they immediately launch, we can wait. 1 renovation, 4 chests, 4 collectibles, 1 viewpoint, 1 quest item. That's the plan here. But obviously we'll clear the outpost as well whilst we're here. So, before we infiltrate the outpost, we will go for the viewpoint. Jump up. That's prosperity gained. First collectible already done. You're interested in the Harry Potter game too, some aspects of it I'm kind of skeptical about. Yeah, I've got my reservations. I think with something like that, something that's so big, a story involved to it, it's either going to be really, really amazing, or it's going to fall flat on its face. And I think that's the worry with something so big like that. I'm hoping it's amazing. The open world sounds incredible, on top of going to school. And I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan. My other half is, but I'm not. But it's how big the scope of it seems to be. How the story's kind of a worry, because the story's going to have to be really good to make it work. But also, if you're at Hogwarts, are you stuck at Hogwarts and then you can go venture out when you leave? I'm not sure. You're a pretty big Harry Potter nerd, so paying attention. Oh, really? Oh, wow. So yeah, you're going to be really up on if things are done well and right and that kind of thing, aren't you? It's definitely something I would like to try, but like I say, I am worried that I think it could go badly wrong. It's like, so the Marvel Avengers game that we've done on stream a couple of times now, in fact, that has bombed massively for different reasons. I enjoyed it, and I do enjoy it, and we haven't streamed it for ages because it gets so grindy. And I think they made a big mistake of how they did it, in the style they've done it. And Harry Potter, my concern is, yes, it's meant to be really big open world, but are you restricted to Hogwarts right at the start? Because if so, you're going to get these people that are going to complain straight away. It's meant to be open world, but I'm stuck at Hogwarts, I can't leave. You know, that's a complaint, and people will just review bomb it very quickly. Because that's stupidly what people are like, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm curious to see what it's going to come out like. Like I say, I'm hoping it's really good. I'm hoping they really do Harry Potter justice. I've played the Lego games, actually, with my son, and really enjoyed them. They were some of the first Lego games we played together, to be fair. And the story makes sense. Obviously, it runs with the books and the films. And I've seen all the films and everything. As I say, my other half is Harry Potter mad. I'm just like I say, I'm hoping it does the franchise of Harry Potter justice. The warehouse was emptied. I wasn't even okay. We lost the warehouse. Like in one trailer, we see the main character decorate their room with several elf heads, which is lore accurate, but not great. Yeah. Well, I think, isn't it set before the Harry Potter time, isn't it, as well? I'm pretty sure it's pre-Harry Potter. Which obviously leaves it room to manoeuvre, but you also need characters that are recognisable. And within the films, the more recent films as well, obviously we've seen certain characters pre-Harry Potter. So it kind of needs to link in with that to work correctly. 1890. Oh, okay. I did think it was pre, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, like I say, I'm hoping they get it right. You know, the controls need to be spot, especially when casting spells and stuff. I don't want it to be overly fiddly, but it also can't be too simple. I know that's kind of contradicts each other. But I think there's room there for that to go really badly wrong if they make the spells too difficult or too simplistic. And that's going to be quite difficult, I think, to get right. And this is kind of someone who isn't really that fussy about games in general. I like a good story, but generally, mechanics-wise, I'm not massively fussy, but even I feel spells need to be different. You know, I don't want to be just pressing one button to do a Patronus. There needs to be, I feel like there needs to be more to it than that. Ah, I missed it. Okay, so that obviously wasn't the jump off point for that, which I thought it was. Climb up. Just trying to grab the shard here. Well, we will get attacked if we're seen. Isn't a big deal, but it's just slowing us down. So if we don't get attacked, we won't get slowed down. Climb up. Okay, this is how you get the shard. There we go. It's fine. Right, there is a guy over here we've got to be aware of. He's about to shoot us. That's what I was wary of, and he would fall down if he shot us. Let's go and deal with this guy. Don't think we can climb up unless he moves. Come here. Shay, fight back. Yeah, there he's off. Any more for any more? Not anymore. That's him down. Are you all done, or are you all still coming for me? I think we're okay. We only need 2 things here. Good morning, Trafalgar. How are you? I must admit, though, Lisa, from what I've seen from it, I think it does look quite good. But I mean, it seems like they've got the idea right from what I've seen trailer-wise. Yes, the pew-pew laser beam model won't work. There needs to be some creativity. Absolutely. That's the thing, yeah. Just pressing B or a circle or something to do a spell is going to be pointless. And I think that's where they need to be careful. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping it is worthwhile. But again, that's out, I think, Holiday 22, isn't it? Which is why I think it's going to be around October, November time as well. Along with everything else. Right, we've got one more shard to grab, and then we're done here. The island is then complete. Obviously, it would have been nice to grab some stuff from the warehouse, but it wasn't to be. We did everything else first, and the warehouse got cleared before we could get there, but that's fine. To deal with this guy, get the last shard, and then that's another place complete. What have we got? We've got about 10 minutes, so we'll see where's next. I'm amazed we haven't finished the island today. It's annoying, it's frustrating, we haven't cleared of a valley, but unfortunately, sometimes these things take time. More than you expect, as we've found. Okay, let's go back to the ship. Ignore those guys. I'm adamant that's the island cleared. I don't know if it flashed up to say it was. I'm hoping it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, bar this, obviously that's empty, so we don't need to worry about that. Definitely nothing here, is there? I didn't see if it flashed up to say it was all done. I'm too busy talking. Okay, we've got to head round here for the shard, and then we've got Mount Vernon. We have been there with Story, I believe, so we can actually, let's fast travel there, because then we can head across for the shard when we've finished. Don't know what's left to do there. I should have zoomed in and checked, to be honest. This is Mount Vernon. We've got 10 minutes. We should get this done in 10 minutes. This bit anyway. What's here? So, okay. Couple of prosperity over the far right. We can go to the fast travel there. And then bottom, we've got one chest, one shanty. Is that it? Okay, there's not much to clear here, in fact. Shanty, the hardest thing. Shanties on this have been quite slow, which is a good thing. I think, yeah, we are welcome here, so we're okay there. So as long as we don't bump into any soldiers, they won't generally attack us. Okay, I need to find a way up the trees. To get to there. For the shanty, there's one over here. Don't know if I can climb that, actually. Nope. That hasn't quite worked the way I wanted it to. This tree. I didn't see that tree. There was an easy way up. Yeah, shanties in this have been fairly slow. Until this one runs away at breakneck speed. No, we got it. Yeah, they've not been too bad. I think Valhalla's ones were very quick compared to this one. Black Flags weren't too bad at all either, to be fair. Right, one treasure chest to grab. We're now, and then we are heading north of this. As I say, Vernon should be quite quick. We're here with the story. That's why some of it's done, because we did what we could with the story. That's the river crossing to get the shard. Whilst we're here, because we can fast travel, we'll use the river crossing, grab the shard on the other side of the river, and then we'll fast travel to the viewpoint, which will then give us a northern area to do, and I think there's 2 prosperity in the chest. And that's kind of it. I did say good morning, Trafalgar. I'm not sure if you're still here, if you heard, but I did say good morning. I always hate people to think I haven't said hello to them. Okay, just got to go up here to get up there. Nice quick shard to grab. It's amazing how quick some of these places are, but yet the time it takes is still huge. Okay, that's that one done. Let's get to the beach, and then we can fast travel back over the other side. Because that one's done. Viewpoint here. What we'll do, we'll grab this Animus Fragment, Prosperity Shard, come back, and then we'll look at where we're heading next. We are running out of time, though. I would like to get this one done at least, and then we'll decide where's next. But again, what I'll do, I'm going to put it on Discord when we come off stream. Make the choice. We can either continue with this tomorrow and continue clearing, or we can leave this, start Unity, and I do some of it in my own time, and we'll come back for important things like legendary ships and stuff. But I'll put the decision on Discord for you guys to decide for tomorrow morning. I'm easy either way, to be fair. There's still stuff I need to do with Revelations and Brotherhood. I just haven't had the time to get back to them. I don't think I'll get the platinum because of some of the trophies that I just physically can't do. But there is still stuff I can do trophy-wise to get it close to 100%. There's still some side missions. There's the main quest side optional objectives for main missions, I should say. We still need to do a few of those. As well. They are still needed. Mainly because we haven't done them yet. There's only like 3 missions, and they're not too bad, I don't think, to do. I'm not overly worried.
You won't shake us that way.
You missed me. Tried to grab me and missed.
What a joke.
That's done. I know they're trying to chase me. I'm not worried about it. I've got one thing left to grab, and I think it's a shard, and it's on this bottom end. And then I believe this area's done. I am running away from them. Not hanging around for them. I wonder, is this going to be the climb point we need to use to get the shard? Obviously, if they shoot me, we're going to fall down, which will be annoying. Okay. We've got about 5 minutes. We are rapidly running out of time. That's why I'm trying to get this island done, so we know we've finished this one at least. There we go. Fragment done. Mount Vernon should be done. Okay. Didn't come up as Vernon done, which is a worrying. I'll have a look in a second at the map. Some of them that aren't coming up and saying they've done it, I think it's because of treasure maps. I think is the reason some of them aren't coming up as being finished. So there's probably a treasure map we haven't picked up yet for this area. And I think that's why. But yeah, no, it is done. It is showing up. This didn't pop up as it normally does. Okay, so if we have a look around, what's left to do? We've got this one over here. Ash Creek is cleared, but isn't showing as cleared. And I think that's because of a treasure map we haven't acquired yet. We've got Red Bank to do. There's not a lot there at Red Bank, to be fair, but Red Bank still needs doing. And then we've also got Sleepy Hollow. We've got chest there, shard there. We've got Greystone, 2 bends, which also includes a gang headquarters, which obviously will take time. So that's what's left. And unfortunately we are out of time for this morning. With 36% done renovations. we should really, every time a supply camp comes back, we should fast travel and go and clear it, because you need to do 20 for one of the trophies. Which they're kind of done, they just respawn randomly. Obviously some of these places... Why is that up here? I think it's just the way it's not... There you go, the map's not showing up properly. We do need to come back once we've upgraded the Morrigan and try and do this fort again. But some of these places showing up as not finished, although everything's collected. I believe it's the treasure map, which we may have not acquired. If we have acquired it since leaving there, obviously we need to head back. But that will be done at some point. So we haven't got a massive amount left to do in the valley, but enough to mean there's still a few things still to do before we head to the Atlantic. So let me just get to a point where it should save. So fast travel should save it for us. We'll have a look at percentage done. We started on 71% this morning. Before we finish, we'll have a look at what percentage we're at. That should have been a save. What I might do, actually, if we head to the bank, take the money out, that's a guaranteed save. We don't need the money, but we'll take it out. We can't do the fleet. We're stuck until we get a man of war. There is an upgrade available in the captain's quarters. What's the upgrade? I'm curious. Burning oil strength. We don't use it, but it's available, so we really should. And then it's done. Because that's another trophy, fully upgrade the Morrigan. Once we get to the Atlantic, there's going to be a lot more ships to fight, which obviously means more supplies. So a quicker time of upgrading the Morrigan, basically. Okay, let's have a look at percentage. Progress tracker. Our total sync is now 76%. We gained 5% today. It's getting higher. Knowing we've still got a whole map to clear, and there's still some renovations in New York. We just need the supplies to do so. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Morrigan upgrades. We need storage and weapons and armor still to do. We haven't done many of Shay upgrades, mainly because we don't need to. And crafting, we haven't done much. I need to check if there's actually a trophy for crafting. If there isn't, we don't need to worry. We've done 40 of 70 challenges. We needed 35 for the trophy, but I believe we need 65 to obtain one of the cheats for the platinum. Things like rope darts we don't use, so that's obviously holding us back on a challenge. Assassin interceptions are easily done. Dive in the water from a height of 45 meters. I believe that's a trophy as well, and I haven't managed to find the best place for it. We still need to own 3 more different figureheads, defeat 3 man of wars. One more to do. Legendary battles again, that will be done naturally. So a total distance of 120 nautical miles. I'm not sure how easy that will be. Templar maps will be a natural one. Viking armor, natural. Natural for viewpoints as well. So 60 viewpoints in the game. We've done 41. Cave paintings, we need 9 more. We haven't killed a Canadian lynx with a hidden blade yet. We've got 1 more dog to find to stroke his head. It's an easy one. As I say, I think we need 65 for one of the trophies. Most of these I think will do generally fine. Some may require a little bit of aiming towards, I'm not sure. We haven't really pickpocketed anyone either, so that's one we haven't done. Trading missions, you can get one done. And if we need 65, there's only 5 of these we cannot do. So that's an interesting one. 100% total sync. There we go. Right, we are done for this morning. I'm afraid we are. Pressed exit animus. That was the wrong button to press. Yeah, we're done for this morning. I'm afraid. We are out of time.
I'm just saying that Violet did not yell at us.
I pressed the wrong button. You may get a blue screen momentarily. I pressed the wrong button there again. Right, main menu. That's what I was trying to get to. Think that'll work. Right, as I say, we are finished for this morning. So the plan for tomorrow morning, we're a little bit unsure. I'm going to put it on the Discord later, or let us know in the comments of this if you watch this afterwards. But for tomorrow morning, we can either start Unity, or we can continue clearing. Now, the downside of clearing, obviously, is it's taken a while. And I think tomorrow will be the same. It is a bit tedious. But it's you guys' decision. I'll have like a consensus by the end of the day, and then I'll let people know on Discord what the plan is for tomorrow. But that is it for today. Thank you very much, Lisa. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. Hope it is good and enjoyable. Yeah, that is it for today. We are back this evening with Genshin Impact. That is our plan for this evening. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to say. I don't think there's anything to tell you about it either. Quite weird now having something extra to add in the last minute. Right, thank you all very much. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, conversation. Another fantastic stream as always. Lisa, enjoy your day. Anyone else in the chat or in the views, thank you. Enjoy your evening, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see some of you this evening. If not, have a good week. And we'll see you in the stream soon, I'm sure. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.